You know, I'm a big Ohio nigga. A lot of niggas know me in Ohio and they love me in Ohio, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, hailing from Cleveland, Ohio, I give you BVO.
Oh, we boxing, yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking, defeat ain't an option. Let them know, shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know, every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO, bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know, I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show, this is BVO.
This is a sick Negro.
Let's do this again, Robert.
You know, I'm a big Ohio nigga. A lot of niggas know me in Ohio and they love me in Ohio, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, hailing from Cleveland, Ohio, I give you BVO.
Oh, we boxing, yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking, defeat ain't an option. Let them know, shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know, every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO, bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know, I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show, this is BVO.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy BBO Sports TV. We back with another show, man. A long weekend, but we right back like we never left. We got a couple days, man. We getting ready for my baby girl's birthday. So we're gonna enjoy these couple days, man. We have a couple days off. But first thing we gotta get into, hey, I get it. I gotta eat my crow. Teofimo lost and got beat badly. I even got dudes lying saying I bet them money on it. It don't matter, man. At the end of the day, man, Tio lost. It is what it is. Boxing moves on. He'll move on. It is what it is. Because one thing for sure about boxing, and a lot of fans don't understand this, is that losses are not that bad. I can't tell you how many people I heard saying they never want to see Tio again. You know, he's 28 years old, but he should retire because he lost twice already. It's like, what are we even talking about, man? But I'll say this, man. No matter how you try to slice it, man, that stuff don't make no sense, man. Some stuff just don't make no sense. But we got a big show. We're gonna talk about it today. So turns out today that Daniel Dubois made it clear he would go to Germany and he would fight Caballero. And he said, hey, I'm not scared of Caballero. I'll go to his backyard. We can get it on right there, my man. And I think this is great news for boxing because one thing we're starting to see is big fights are getting made. You know, big fights are getting made. Not just the journeymen are fighting, but the guys that we really, really want to see, guys we want to see really rock are getting in the ring and doing it like they're supposed to. So that's what I'm excited about, to be honest with you, man. I always enjoy seeing the best fight the best. My brother Juan always showing love. My guy, Juan, man. You call Juan for something, he Johnny on the spot. I'll take two over anybody, man, when it comes to this YouTube content. Shout out to my brother Juan, always my man, Johnny on the spot. But like I said, seeing my man Daniel Dubois say he wants to go to Germany and fight Caballero, it kind of just excites me because now I know that Daniel was serious about what he said. Daniel said, hey, I want to be the best. I want to be a champion for a third time. He made up with Don Charles. Made up with Don Charles. And he said, you know what? Let's do this. And I put it like this. I think he'll beat Caballero. I really do. What's going on, Probably you think about my man Triple D talking about he want to fight Caballero in Germany. What you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, shout out to Daniel Dubois. I mean, if that's what he wants to do and he think he can win, then go for it. You know, he always got that puncher's chance. You know what I mean? I know we didn't see him get melted a couple times, but that don't mean he don't got a puncher's chance. But I think Caballero body work would be too much.
Yeah, see, I thought that, but I seen Caballero. I've been watching a lot of his fights. Shout out to the Zone Rewind. He really ain't as good as I thought, man.
He just okay.
He just does good body work, and Zhilei Zhang is not good. Frankie Sanchez is not good like that because these guys have no defense. And it kind of makes sense. And it's like, that's how you know, like, Wilder ain't what he used to be. Because the old Wilder would have knocked Zane. He would have knocked the General Tosos out of Zane, man.
For sure.
It wouldn't have been no fight.
Hell no.
But that's where we at now in boxing, where you fight a guy who's half dead, and now we got to give you all this credit as if you're a great fighter. And I just don't agree with it, man. I just don't agree with him being a good fighter, because I keep seeing him get beat up. He was holding a man's head the last time he fought, holding his head, throwing these uppercuts, and still couldn't drop him. So it is what it is, man.
You never know, man. His head might not have been in the game. He said it wasn't. So, maybe his head is in the game. And,
yeah,
I mean, I saw that face-off with him and War Chazor. But I just don't know. War Chazor has been kind of active, and, he lets his hands fly a lot, bro. I mean, he lets his hands go.
I love Deontay. He can't beat War Chazor, man.
I know, right? Real.
War Chazor really, to me, has been doing a thing for an old fighter to be as active as he's been and putting people down. I mean, he beat Joe Joyce up bad, and I don't think Joe Joyce has looked the same since. Deontay Wilder, the show of himself, man. We all gotta admit it. Shout out to Errol Spence. I mean, I guess what these guys say is true. If you think you're gonna lose or you take a loss, get out the game, because I don't know, man. I'm hearing people talk about, hey, Wilder done lost a few times. I don't want to see him no more. Then you got people saying the same thing. I heard somebody today say they don't ever want to see Tio again after that fight. And I thought to myself, why? You know what I mean? Like, don't we want to see guys fight and compete?
I don't want to not see Tio again. I want to see him get whooped some more.
You know the thing about this fight, and people are going to laugh when I say this, it reminded me when Ray Leonard lost to Roberto Duran. It was unexpected. We didn't expect him to get dominated like that. He got dominated by Roberto Duran. And I think if Tio get another training, he can come back and do something. We'll see, but I think he might be able to come back and do something. What's going on, Dub? How you feeling, man?
Yeah, he might need to change up his team a little bit.
I think he need to change his whole team. If I could help him, I would tell him to get rid of his whole team. His father's a good dude, I know that, but he's not a world-class trainer, man. And you can only go so far, especially when you fight these slick black niggas like Shakur. You got to be on your A game. You got to be on your A game. If you're not, you'll get a loss. Go ahead.
Man, first things first, as always, shout out to my brother Sombrero in the building. Shout out to Prize. Real quick, I owe the channel an apology. We was out of order this past weekend, me and Prize specifically. So I owe you an apology, BVR. I apologize for being out of order. It won't happen like that again. And I think Prize, he understands it. Hey, that's still my brother. I love him.
All good.
I appreciate you, man. We just trying to build something real, man.
I understand, and that's why I owe you. I know. We talk about what you're working on, and so I apologize for the nonsense that we was contributing to this past weekend. I apologize to you.
Oh, that's all love, man. Go ahead.
I wanted to say, man, it's so interesting, and I agree with you. Tio, man, look, Tio Senior, he gotta go, and y'all know it's so when we see fighters, especially fighters who have their dad in their corners, those type of things, and they get. I mean, that man got dominated in this fight. It was in bad. I done watched the fight 3 times now. The first one on the call, and I done watched it 2 times since. He didn't. There was no answers. There was no answers in that fight for what Shakur was doing to that man, and he wasn't doing nothing special. He just was jabbing. He was just hitting him with the jab the entire fight. We know that's the most important punch in boxing, and you set everything up behind it. He ain't even setting nothing up behind it. He didn't have to. That's how bad it was. I do think that Tio needs somebody else in his corner now. Shout out to Tio Senior, because regardless of what people want to say, call him a drunk, call him whatever you want to. That man got his son, and I don't know. I don't. Correct me if I'm wrong if y'all know, but I don't think he has any real boxing experience. But he was able to get his son to a 2-time lineal champion in boxing. So he deserves credit. He deserves a ton of credit. At the same time, it's time for somebody else to come and be that voice of reasoning, or be that instruction giver. You know what I'm saying? Because it's always good to be able to pump your guy up. You know what I'm saying? Your son, get in there and be like, "Hey, man, go in there and punch him." And okay, cool. But I'm listening to Wale Moses sit there and say, "Nah, force him, man. Keep him moving to that right. Don't let him go left. Keep him moving to that right side." Right? I'm listening to Wale, and that's actual instruction as to, if I keep pushing him that way, he can't get off what he's trying to get off. Right? And so I think you got to have that type of instruction moving forward if you want to be if you want to compete at the top level. But I'm just gonna be honest. Shakur Stevenson, man, that brother is special. That's what this really comes down to. It don't come down to, and no disrespect to Teofimo Lopez, I think he's special, but there's levels to these things. And the boxing ability that he showed, he made, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, Shakur made Teo look worse than he made Oscar Valdez look. He made him look worse than Jermaine Herring. I'm sorry. And I think we would all sit here and say Teo would scrub these guys up. And then even to the point where we sat there and said, well, Teo got to be first. He got to come forward, this type of thing, because Shakur going to fight on the back foot. Shakur was the one coming forward in the fight.
Yeah, most of the fight. Damn near the whole fight.
I mean, it just, the skill level that Shakur has, I think we're watching something special right now. I truly think that's what it is. We would never say that Trinidad was a bad fighter. We wouldn't say Chico Corrales was a bad fighter. Matter of fact, I love watching Chico fight.
Not at all.
But at the same time, when they got in there with superior boxers, i.e. Floyd Mayweather, and I'm not saying that Shakur is Floyd, but what I am saying is the way he made Teo look in that fight, man, that's talent. That's a lot of talent going on. High level thinking. It made it a true chess match. Stood in the pocket, fought at mid range, and every time Teo wanted to initiate offense, I just stick this jab on you, and get what? You can't do nothing about it. I'm just gonna keep the jab on you. It was incredible. It was incredible.
Yeah, I think when you look at that fight, the main thing you take away from it is the snipe program works. Shout out to my brother, Manager Marty.
Wow. And
when you look at Teo, he got a lot of holes, man. And it's hard to see him when you do great things. I used to think about all the time, there's some players who do great things, but they have no fundamentals. I think the thing that always made Michael Jordan special, people forget, Michael had great fundamentals. So he had the 50-inch vert, plus he could, plus he knew how to have his feet in the right place. And I think when you look at Teo, that's what happens when you rely too much on your physical gifts. When you get in there with a guy like Shakur, who's slow, brittle, can't punch a wet paper bag, and he just used being a technician to his advantage, it just lets you know how outclassed he was in the corner, IQ-wise. And really, Shakur showed somebody to know he had. Just that mental, the intestinal fortitude to say, I want this fight. Shakur is not going to fight anybody else, probably. But I will give him credit that he did go up there and fight Teo, become a 4-division champion. And now it's probably going to be nothing but circus fights for him. I think he want to fight Conor Ben at 160. We'll never get the Devin Haney fight. I mean, we just got to be honest. Shakur ain't built like that, and that's okay.
And that's my problem with Shakur. And when you sit here and you become, because you got to understand, Teo was the guy at 40, right?
Right.
11-1 according to the judges. Even the one round, the 8th round, I thought Shakur kind of took off. Going back watching it, my thing is how you gonna sit here and say you going back down to 30? What you going down to 35 for?
Ain't nothing down there.
Who you gonna fight? It ain't like you gonna get a tank fight. So who you gonna fight down at 35? Who? Murataya? Kid Austin? Hell, Kid Austin already done pulled out the fight with drugs being planted in the car. Respectfully. So that ain't what we here to see, man. We want to see you continue to take the big names on. If you right, BBO, we're gonna criticize you. If you right about what you're saying, BBO, and we see circus fights from Shakur, I gotta be on your helmet, bro. I'm gonna be on your helmet because with you putting on a performance against I consider until that fight, I consider T.O. a B plus, possibly A minus fighter, right? Mm-hmm. I got him in the B range now. He a B level fighter in my opinion, moving forward.
Right.
So, and no disrespect to him, being a B level fighter is cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the same time, don't sit here and tell me you going back down to 30. No, you going back down to 35, but you call it kind of being in the ring. What are you talking about? I think that's the biggest problem with Shakur is he run his mouth so much, brother. Just say, I don't know exactly how this gonna work out yet. What they always say, man, I'm gonna go back and get with my team. You know the cliche. What they say, I'm gonna get back with my team, and then we gonna figure it out, right? You get up there, you say I'm gonna get back with my team, and then you start calling guys out. Well, take that same rehydration clause. We don't want to see no rehydration clause at 47. Either y'all fight at 47 or y'all don't. We don't want to see no rehydration clause.
And that dude was a welterweight. The thing that's so funny about Shakur is the same thing I said about Devin and Ryan when they were trying to be at 135. You guys are goofballs. Ain't nobody stupid. Y'all welterweights. Y'all should have started at welterweight and worked your way up to 160 or better. And it's because these guys want to be 4 and 5 division champions, but they don't want to really put themselves against the ringer. People got to remember, and that's why I say when we get so much criticism about Adrian Bronner, let's remember Adrian Bronner was at 126. I've seen Adrian Bronner not a big man at all. Hold on. He's not a big man at all. So when I hear people talk about, these guys now, that's huge. Have you guys ever seen Shakur in the offseason? He's huge. And I ask you this, Prize. When you see him call kind of been in the ring, did that just let you know it's the same old Shakur? What would you say? Prize?
Say that again. You kind of breaking up with him.
Okay, when you see him call kind of been in the ring, you say to yourself, dang, it's the same old Shakur.
Well, no, he's with Eddie Hearn, so they're gonna want to make money. They can probably make some decent money with that. It's a fight that we probably don't really care to see, but it looked like it might be happening. You should have known that was going to happen when he was when Conor Ben was already out there. We kind of knew. Oh, here he go. You know what I mean? So we looked at him like, ain't nothing we can do because both of them are with Eddie. Turkey, I'm pretty sure is happy with Shakur's performance. So. But I don't think Conor Ben got nothing for him. Not for Shakur Stevenson, bro.
Conor Ben gets schooled in that fight.
Yeah, he gets schooled bad. But because Conor thinks that he gonna come in there and she's not gonna be able to get hurt by Shakur, and he gonna have that weight cut. He gonna find out real quick. That was a mistake.
Bro, the last time we seen Conor Ben stopping stuff was when he was on the eggs. That's the last time he was stopping stuff. After he got off the eggs, what ended up happening? The man started struggling. He won some fight, but he wasn't knocking stuff out like that without them eggs.
Champ Ross, Angie, salute.
Yeah. What up, Angie? What up, Champ?
Shout out to Champ Ross. Shout out to Angie, baby, man.
You already know.
Shout out to Dank Father. Shout out to Juan.
Yeah. Juan, my guy.
My thing is why would I expect something like respectfully to Conor Ben? The man ain't a great boxer. He can punch. But we only seen him be able to punch with eggs. So, I mean, it is what it is. And I think the
man is the Bronny James of the boxing, man.
He's the who?
He's the Bronny James of boxing.
not Bron. Oh, come on. Oh.
That's what he is, man. He's the Bronny James of boxing.
That was crazy.
He's an absolute dog. I don't know if y'all seen Nigel Benn. Nigel Benn was a dog, man.
Nigel Benn can fight.
Nigel Benn can fight.
Hey, when he come out. When Nigel Benn come out there and he got them damn hands, you know how he come out there.
Uh-huh.
Hey.
He come ready to throw. And then you got his son. What has he really done in boxing? Other than
he ain't never
get a bunch of tattoos and beat up old guy. His best win is Chris Algieri. I mean, if you want to count my man Chris Eubanks, who had the IBO belt, I mean, I guess you can count him, but my man, Algieri actually was a champion. So it's just like, and you beat up an old Chris Algieri. I get you flipped him over, had him looking like a Mario ball. He rolled him down the hill.
Why does he do that, BBO? He always flips when he get hit, knocked down.
I don't know. That's his
He
thing.
was flipping all crazy in there in Pacquiao. He was flipping.
He said Nigel Benn was average, only good in the UK.
Yeah, I disagree with
and
that. He wasn't average.
And I respect your boxing knowledge, Dunk, but there's a reason why you didn't see Roy come to the UK and getting on with Eubanks. See,
Roy wasn't giving up his A side to come do that. That's stupid.
No, because he might have got his head knocked in, because Roy had holes too. But we'll see. We'll never know. But I just say this: when it comes to Bronny James or Conor Ben, anything he say is weird, man. He just look like one of those cornball dudes that's always trying to get in somebody's face. You know, he'll make you put some metal in him, man, because he's too much, man. That's all. He's too much, man.
What'd you do? BBO put some metal.
Yeah, he's too much, man, for me. You say you mean come to America and fight Roy or James Toney? I mean, you can say that, but they would have made way more money in the UK than they would have made over here, dog.
Uncle Cass said Nigel was top level.
Yeah, man, you know, Dank's father. If somebody ain't just fought 2 years ago, they not good. That's how my brother Dank do it. But I hate when
Dank
he do
didn't
that
say
because
that.
no boxing. Dank no boxing. He talking about he was average.
Oh,
I mean, to be average in boxing is hard to do. You know how many niggas box? You know how many dudes box you never hear about? Man, we don't got a time machine, so it don't even matter. Now, maybe James Toney would have gave Eubanks some trouble, but I believe Chris Eubanks Sr. would have beat Roy Jones.
I disagree. I don't think he would have beat him, but I think, man, Chris Eubanks Sr. He could fight. Both Nigel Benn and Eubanks Sr. Both of them could fight. So, I mean, my thing, and at that current moment in time, and what is this? This is the mid '90s that we're talking about. They were both at that current moment in time. They were upper echelon fighters. You know what I'm saying? And even when they went to war against each other, man, it was fantastic fights. So I understand what you're saying. I'm just saying that at the end of the day, at this current
put
moment
hands on Nigel Benn, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. You can't put hands and feet on Nigel Benn.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying. What do you want me to say?
The fact that they try to make that like that's a fight, that wasn't no fight. That was a beatdown that y'all had more than once, man. Get out of here. Chris Eubanks was whooping his head, man.
You didn't, but they won't walk. You didn't enjoy it. You didn't enjoy those fights.
I enjoyed them, but I'm not gonna play like Nigel Benn was ever on Chris Eubanks' level. Chris Eubanks was beating the dog out of him, man. What my grandma say? Get the hose. Get the hose. Get the hose, man.
Hey, run the hose up the dog nose. So, hey, you out of order, man. You out of order.
Get the hose when you see them fight, man. Somebody should have got the hose, man. That wasn't no fight, man. What my man Cass say? Now hold on. Go ahead. I was gonna read the comment. He said, but both would have got cooked over in America, and you know it. He said you can't win major titles in that era because just being average. That's a fact, man. Now,
yeah, I agree with that. I agree with Uncle Cass on that one.
Was a tough time in boxing. But let me ask y'all this real quick.
Hold on, let me just say one point. One thing. Even talking about when they fought back then, correct? And
shout out
first
Chris.
Fight, I believe the first fight was a TKO by Eubanks, right? I believe it was. He stopped, but on the scorecards, I believe the scorecards were closer than, but he stopped him. It is what it is. He stopped him. The second fight, when the second fight a draw? I think the second fight was a draw though.
It was a robbery, man. Chris Eubanks whooped his head.
I thought the second fight was until Buddy got knocked out in the first fight. I thought it was a close fight then, and then the second fight, I thought it was just as close. I think skill wise,
Eubanks stopped punching. That was the problem. Eubanks stopped punching.
Who fault is that? He said he stopped punching. My
girl, if you beat somebody's head off, dude, his hands probably was hurt from hitting his head.
Hey, hold on. So look, when we watched this fight this past weekend, we watched Teo. There was times where I thought Teo should have let his hands go much more than he did. He was already taking shots anyways. Bro, you're going to have to sell out at some point in time. You got to let your hands go.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't never do it. But the reason he didn't do it is because Shakur took it away from him. He made every time he wanted to come in and be aggressive or anything like that. Shakur, he put that stick on him. Pause. He put that stick on him, and get what? You can't respond because every time you trying to respond, you getting hit in the damn face. You got to reset while you getting hit on the damn forehead. That's what was going on. And I'm just saying, man, I think instead of, and I done seen people trying to discredit Teofimo Lopez recent or these past few days on YouTube, those types of things. They trying to discredit this man. I don't think, man, I think Teo is still a really good fighter. Really good. It's just, man, Shakur, he understood how to control the distance, range, and shoot that jab better than and that was the whole problem for Teo. He couldn't get around the jab. If you can't get around the jab when you fighting the fighter, we know everything as boxing fans, everything come behind what? The jab. The jab is the most lethal punch in boxing. Why? Because it set everything up. And for Shakur to utilize the jab the way that he did, that man, this is what they say, and I'll go ahead and put this on record. I don't trust whoever be counting these punches, because when they be counting them, I don't know what they be looking at sometimes. But according to BoxRec, they say that this man landed 105 jabs, right? The most he's ever landed in a fight. If you can land 105 jabs on an upper echelon, upper tier fighter like that, imagine, man. Okay, all right. Y'all tell me he running if you want to. He picked that man apart. He picked him apart.
I mean, he walked forward the whole fight. And
he changed guards on him. He utilized the high guard and he utilized the Philly shell.
He went different levels on him. He definitely did.
Absolutely.
My brother Chris becoming a member, man. I appreciate you, man.
Shout out to Chris, man.
Much love and respect.
I gotta give my man Shakur his credit. He beat Teo so bad. Teo apologized for slavery, man.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That man apologized for slavery.
That was crazy. He beat the slavery.
Wait a minute.
My brother said, "I'm sorry for what you guys did. I'm sorry about slavery."
Hey, hold on. First things first. That nigga threw the black. He threw the black power fist up. I said, "Okay, what's going on?" Then he said, I didn't mean nothing. I apologize for what happened to y'all, slavery. I was like, wait a minute, you didn't have
where did that come from? This came from the left field, boy.
Let me say this. Let me say this, Doug. If that don't prove what BBO's been saying, Teo didn't mean to say all that stuff, man.
Really didn't.
That man apologized for slavery. I ain't never heard this.
Man, Teo be with so many niggas, you think he from Africa, man. So it's kind of hard. And you talking about Brooklyn, man. You talking about Brooklyn, man. If you see somebody white in Brooklyn, man, you talking about where it's gentrified. I'm talking about this brother from Flatbush. You go to Flatbush, that's like you would think you Tarzan, man. There's so many niggas out there. You can have a total Tarzan movie here in Flatbush, Brooklyn, dude.
Angie, baby, I can't breathe. I can't breathe right now either. I'm with you.
Hey, but that was crazy when that brother. Hey, my man Trill Will hit me up and said, "Did your man just apologize for slavery?"
Apologize for slavery.
Yeah, he took on the whole thing. Crazy work, bro.
Salute to Angie on the get them 5 memberships. Appreciate you, Queen. But I'm gonna say this though.
Hold on, man. We gotta play the applause, man. Go play the applause for the sis, man. She 5 memberships. Shout out to Angie, baby, for supporting the channel, man. You ain't got no applause.
Got applause on here? Let me see.
Yeah, on a regular stream there. That's what Free said.
So let me ask, what's wrong with the blacks?
No, not that.
No, I didn't mean to hit that. Let me see if I can find it.
If you scroll down right below where you know how you have your clips, right below it now they have a new little section and you can give the applause there.
Okay. Hold on.
I don't. We're not calling it that.
I don't have it. I don't have it.
Lord have mercy.
I don't it.
Security. What security at when you need them, man? Where security at?
Well, I give you my favorite drop, man.
You speak very well and you're black. How did that happen?
We didn't. Did you? I couldn't even hear the drop. Did you hear it, Prince?
Yeah, I heard it. I heard it.
What did it say? What was the drop? I didn't even.
You speak very well and you're black. How did that happen?
You speak very well and you black. Shout out to JLP, man. Shout out
to Uncle Jesse, man. Shout out to Uncle Jesse, man. But I'll say this though, man. You got to get your head whooped bad to say I'm sorry for slavery, dog.
Bro, that brother, he got up there and apologized for slavery. I said, my goodness,
man. Shout out to Chill. When Chill Will hit me, man, he was laughing like a newborn. That brother was Chinese, man. He was laughing so hard, man. He said, "Your boy apologized for slavery." I said, Teal didn't mean that. I keep trying to tell y'all, Teal's a cornball. These boxers are cornballs, man. These dudes be in the house, man.
Yeah, they ain't knowing nothing.
They ain't mean to say that stuff.
But apologizing for slavery is diabolical, man.
Yeah, that's
man.
Slavery.
He
wasn't even born during.
None of us was.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, did his whole thing. He put up the Black Power fist. I was like,
then
what
he
was
made
that
the Black
about?
Panther fist. Yeah, I'm like, power to the people. What he say? That nigga tripping.
He just got done talking about his life, said he'll be back. Then he put his fist up and said, "I'm sorry for slavery," and all you got is fist.
Wow.
I was like, this dude's a goofball, man.
What just happened? I
he get 100 lashes for that, bro. 100 lashes. But I'll say this, man. That fight is crazy because you know what got me, and I'm gonna tell you what happened when you get monkey behavior. Because of that whole scuffle, people don't know Devin Haney went on that podcast. That wasn't by accident. So all those dudes who wanted to defend Devin Haney was supposed to be commentating that fight.
Right.
Devin Haney was promised the winner of that fight. You didn't notice that he wasn't there?
I didn't know he was promised the winner of anything. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Go ahead. He was promised the winner of that fight.
But it was that whole situation was out of order. Go ahead. I apologize.
You had them dudes jumping Tiger Johnson like it was Planet of the Apes, man. So
Tiger Johnson jumped into the fire.
But
and they were teenagers. He got rolled out by a bunch of teenagers. I ain't trying to hear that.
But it was all out of order, Prize. Like
it definitely was. But Bill had his back turned. He didn't even know his son was beefing. Devin wasn't around, and the board told him, "Bro, chill. It's a child. He's a child. Why are you letting a 15, 16-year-old get to you?"
He's
then
17,
you threw
man.
all right, whatever. He's still a minor. He can't buy cigarettes. How about that? He can't even go to the store and get me a Dutch.
Hey, bro, he finna be a professional boxer. I believe they said he got his, or excuse me, an amateur boxer. I believe he got his opening coming up in February. So, we in February.
And then the little YNs pounced on him like a lion and a gazelle.
But
so
that's what they do.
What you expect them to do? They YNs. They not. I'm pretty sure if it was Devin, and I don't think it would have went down like that. But I mean, the boy. I mean, he jumped in and swung and went all crazy, acted crazy, and he got rolled out by a bunch of teenagers. End the story. But at the end of the day, I would like to see our brothers not do that. You know, I get that part of it, but I mean, I ain't mad at it either.
No, just be in order. That's all we ask for.
I like the brothers to.
When y'all go to these events, y'all representing yourselves.
Yeah, your companies.
And then you got Devin Haney, his brother, they represent him. So just be in order, man. Don't get out here acting a damn fool. Don't act like, as BVO would say, don't act like monkeys out here, man. Just get out there and be in order. You understand? Shake hands. If y'all I ain't got no problem with y'all arguing and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But it ain't gotta be, man. Don't put your hands on no damn body, man. Keep your hands to yourself. Because once you start doing that, all right, you run across, and this is New York. So in New York, they ain't just carrying like that. Come down to Georgia and put your hands on somebody. All right, see what happened. I'm telling you now.
I remember, man. We was at church, man. We was at church. I don't know if y'all remember back in the day. We used to be at church, man, watching videos, man. So we watching Flubber or something. A dude strangled my cousin. And my cousin said, "Get your shoes on, man."
Hold on. He strangled him.
Well, he just started choking my cousin. Like out of nowhere. he just started strangling him. But
that's crazy.
And he told him, "Nigga, get your shoes on, nigga." They went outside and threw hands. I remember my grandma said, "Now y'all look like two dumb niggas out here.
Wow.
Hope y'all proud of yourselves. Y'all fighting at church." And I laugh and say that to say this. As black people, man, we got to be better than that. I can't speak for nobody else but us. We got to be better than that, bro. We can't be just throwing hands at no big time event where it's millions of dollars on the line. Even if Sean Haney should know better to shut his mouth. He's a child. He's 17 years old.
Agreed.
He need to know how to shut his mouth, because guess what? You was blessed to have people there with you. I know some dudes in Cleveland that'll scrape you, man. They'll scalp you, dog. They don't care about nobody being no 17. If you're old enough to stop syrup, you're old enough to get knocked out.
That's just like the boxers, though. They ain't knowing nothing, though. I don't know why Tiger was trying to be so tough.
But it ain't about being tough. My thing is this with Tiger. Really, when you're there, right? So this is a big event, and you're campaigning at 47, right? So when you come up against Team BHP or whatever, Devin ain't there, but at the same time, you want to make a fight with him. Why? Because he's a champion right now, and you trying to become a champion, respectfully. So don't do no nonsense, man. Be in order. And I just don't think these younger kids, and I'm not blaming Tiger, because I think Sean was out of order too. Matter of fact, the first person who threw the punch, some bald head dude, I don't even know who he was.
That's who was out of order, man.
He was the most out of order. He was the most.
Hey, he punched the black over Tiger.
Now you out of order.
Hey, Tiger hopped up. He was waiting for a second.
Hey, look. Tiger, I'm just being honest. Tiger left Madison Square Garden with more lumps than Shakur did. I'm just telling the truth. Shakur was in the fight. He left, my God.
And I gotta be honest with you, man. And you know what it is, and it's not fair to say this, but he's from the worst part of Cleveland. I don't even go to East Cleveland. So, I mean, he's from the slums. So
what part is he from? I don't know. I don't know Cleveland like that. Go ahead.
They have Cleveland, the city. Then they have it used to be a suburb in the 50s called East Cleveland. That's where John D. Rockefeller and all them built that up in the doggone 20s and 30s. Okay. So it was nice in the 20s and 30s, 40s and 50s. And then around the 60s, they gave it to the blacks, and over time it became one of the worst neighborhoods in Northeast Ohio. So it's a bad place. I'm talking about potholes big enough to swallow up a minivan. I mean,
you got to get an alignment to run after you done rolled through them streets, huh?
Man, immediately. I can hear Miss BB over now. Why are you over here? Why are we over here? You love to ride through the hood. You know, if any everybody been married, your first thing out your wife's mouth is, "Why you letting to ride through the hood?" Ain't nobody trying to ride through the hood. I was going the way I know.
Hey, we could have took the interstate, man. We could have took the interstate to get where we going, man. You done took us over here, man.
Hey, you know, I remember with old people, they went on the expressway all like that. They was driving the street. I ain't gonna lie, my grandma went on the expressway like that. I don't know if y'all had older black parents.
You know, old folks,
they don't like the intensity of the highway.
They hate the interstate.
Yeah, it's intense.
They hate it.
They driving through the roads, so that's what I do. I drive through the roads.
Bro,
I just ride through town.
I swear to God, bro. So going from Warner Robins to Atlanta, you know, you jump on 75. That's the fastest way to go. I swear to God, bro. My grandma now, she take the back roads to Atlanta. Some type of way it take 4 hours to get there, but she ain't got no problem taking the back roads. And I'm like, what? You cut your time by half if you just get on the interstate. You ain't driving on them damn roads. All right, go ahead, Grandma. Go. All right.
Hey, man, leave Grandma alone. I didn't even think about it, so I just said it just now. That's just from growing up with old folks, man. You know, used to be my grandma's good friend, Miss Isaiah. I don't think Miss Isaiah ever was on the doggone E-way, ever. she I never knew you could. It's a place called Akron here. She'll be in Akron. This mama gentleman gonna drive the street way to Cleveland, and Cleveland like 40 minutes. I'm like, what are you doing? It's gonna take 2 hours to get there. Hey, yeah. But and they don't. Miss Isaiah, she gonna hit them streets, man.
Yeah, what? And the way my grandma do it. So my grandma Jehovah's Witness, and so they have the convention center in Conyers, Georgia, which is a little east, a little east of Atlanta, down 20, right? Well, she will, and she gonna leave 4 hours early and take the back roads to Conyers to go to the meeting. And I'm sitting here like, Grandma, I'll drive. It's okay. Nope. She don't care. She want to take the back roads. The speed limit, the fastest you can go is 55, and that's only in certain parts. Most of it is like 35 and 40, 45. You'd be like, Grandma, what are we doing right now? What are we doing? We running through stop signs and stuff.
Hey, this what happens when you get two country niggas up here, me and Dub. We done got all off topic.
We
Let me
don't
get
even
back to
That's a fact.
Let me ask you guys this. Now, one thing I know that Tio could get is a fight right away with Devin Haney. Do you think since he's going to 47, he should call out Devin Haney and get that fight? Because I think he could probably give Devin more of a fight at 47 he probably could at 40. What do you think?
Hell no. The first thing is well, and I think Shakur defensively is much better than Devin is. The problem is I think offensively Devin is better than Shakur, and either way it goes, I think the jab that Devin's gonna have against Tio that's gonna present him problems moving forward. If you want to understand how to beat Tio, you box him, right? You jab him, and even in this fight, we said that, man, y'all correct me if I'm wrong. We thought that Shakur would be the back-footed guy and Tio would be on the front foot. Tio ended up on the back foot and still looked horrible.
Yeah,
he looked horrible. So
it looked like he had no game plan.
I'm just saying, like, I got to see who. I think he will get a new trainer, so I got to see that piece of it. But overall, man, I don't think, man, Tio, he decent, but I don't think he a world-class boxer. And when you come up against these world-class boxers, bro, you're going to have to box with them or you're going to have to press them. That's the only way to win these fights. You're not going to outbox Devin Haney, and so you're going to have to press him, and Tio don't know how to press. So it's another bad style matchup for him. I think he could get that fight immediately. I don't think he should, though. Matter of fact, hell, you need to chill for a second and take 2 or 3 tune-ups, in my opinion.
Well, you see how you do that, Dub? They don't make Ryan Garcia take no tune-up. He go right to title fight. You see how y'all do that?
No, Ryan Garcia. Hold on. I said Ryan Garcia should have took. I said this about when he got his ass whooped by Rolly. I said, man, Ryan Garcia needs some too. The man, hey, I don't know what's going on with him. I thought it was more mental with Ryan Garcia than physical. But at the same time, my thing is, I said he should take tune-ups then. That's what I said. But I get he coming and he's gonna come back and fight Barrios. But in my personal opinion, respectfully, Barrios damn near tune-up too. For Ryan Garcia. I ain't gonna lie
to you, man. Ryan Garcia is the weirdest man I ever seen put on a pair of gloves, man. He was walking with his Pokemon Snorlax at that press conference. And I said, this dude is sick, man. He do anything for attention, bro. He do anything for attention, man. He said Tio can beat up Tiger. You sick, man. He said we don't want to see Ryan or Big Baby Miller anymore. Both of them can kick rocks.
Facts.
Big Baby Miller won, bro. You know Big Baby Miller won, right?
Hey, man, shout out to the greatest hairpiece that we've ever seen in the sport of boxing. I don't know if we've ever seen somebody get their wig split like that. Literally.
Did you see what he left with, though?
What he left
with? He been trolling the whole day, all day about it.
But I'm saying, did you see the young lady that he left with? I mean, God is good.
I'm sure he got. Hey, he probably got a nice. I didn't see her, but he probably got a nice young lady. I ain't got no problem with that. I'm just saying.
He had one of them dark skinned pretty ones, man.
When we ever seen a nigga man unit get knocked off in a damn fight? When we ever seen it?
Man, who would wear a man unit in a fight?
That was worse than that time Paulie Malignaggi had them braids and that trainer cut them Jones out his head.
Bro, the only person I can think of is Jaylen Brown. When Jaylen Brown go out there and rub his head and the Beijing
rub all that Beijing on
the Beijing get on their uniforms, and you be like, hey, bro, hey, they wearing white uniforms. You might not want to have the Beijing.
Is he bald at the top?
He's thinning. I don't think he's quite
I
all
don't
the
know if
way.
he quite bald, but
Yeah, he's pretty thin, though.
you know when you go to the barber, I always tell the barber, look, man, take me up, hey, I want to fade, keep it dark on the top though. I want it dark.
Yeah.
Well, he can't keep it dark. So that's why he got the Beijing to keep it dark.
But he does his whole hair though. I'm like, why does he? I mean, you about to sweat.
You know what's so funny though? I gotta give that brother his credit. He can hoop, man. He can hoop. And I ain't no basketball watching dude. I was watching this fool the other day. He take a nigga to the rack like it's nothing.
I know he can hoop, but because you can hoop, hell, Kevin Durant hairline ain't worth a damn. You know what I'm saying? That man them had bees on the top of his head for the longest. LeBron James, that man, he damn near bald. And
he should just cut it all off.
He need to see. I was gonna say that. All I'm saying is,
don't LeBron got a bald head? Have y'all not seen it? He got a bald head.
Yeah, it's pretty low. Yeah, now he does. For a while. And now LeBron hair flipped up a little bit too.
He was trying to save it. He was trying to save it. I don't know why.
Man, just go to Boston and get it back, bro. I don't understand what these dudes be doing. Y'all
man,
rich.
If LeBron can't get his hair back, nobody can grow their hair back. He got all the money in the world.
Man, I seen my homeboy. This dude had a convertible top on top. And next thing you know, I seen him a couple of years, like a year or two later, nigga had braids. That boxing stuff worked, dog. that boxing stuff worked, bro.
All I'm trying to tell you,
everybody's different.
I ain't finna put no damn once my stuff start turning gray, I'm not gonna dye it. I'm gonna live with the gray that I got. Right?
That's wisdom.
And so my thing is, man, just be who you are. You ain't gotta go and get these enhancements in your head and all this other nonsense. And now you in a boxing match talking about Big Baby. You in a boxing match, and now all of a sudden, we talking about what was my boy name? 2 Chainz pulled up to the scene with the ceiling missing. Your whole ceiling missing at this point, brother. Let it go.
He been trolling all day. He went to the barber, got it done. Then he was on the Breakfast Club.
I seen him on the Breakfast Club. Hey, before he got it done, he was on the Breakfast Club with the same headline in the ball.
Yeah.
I appreciate him embracing it, but my God, he out of order.
He always, you know what's so funny? He always been a star talking. He just can't fight like he can talk. Because I never get
he too fat.
Never get you cold.
Oh my bad. My bad.
You cold, dog. No, you ain't saying nothing wrong. You ain't doing nothing wrong. I'm just saying you wild.
If Big Baby would fight at like 285, I think he could be decent. That man is coming in at 350 sometimes. Man, 330. Come on, man. Yeah. You too big, bro. You supposed to be an offensive lineman right now. You supposed to be playing.
You know what's funny? He got the tight man, he got the big man boots.
That's crazy.
It's like, bro, you're a professional body. If you don't get your butt down to 250, 260 and stop playing, dog.
I don't think it should be that hard for him.
He like to eat, man. Every time I see Big Baby, he got his hand on a fork. It's just like my grandma used to tell me, man, you got to put that fork down, boy. You got to. Well, Mr. Gina tell me when I was doing my thing in sport, you got to turn that plate over, son. You got to turn that plate over.
Hey, Big, if you don't mind me asking, you 6'5", right? I think Big Baby, I think he like 6'4", 6'5", something like that.
Yeah.
What's the heaviest, and if you don't want to answer, I understand, but what's the heaviest you ever been playing offensive line in the NFL? What's the heaviest you've been?
400.
Wow. Damn. Okay. All right. I think Big Baby. Okay, go ahead.
When you get like that though, it's like it's hard to play. Like, you know, people talk about Ted Washington. I don't know if you guys remember Ted Washington.
I do.
He was like 6'5". He would play like 350, 370. It's hard to move that big, man. It's hard to move that big, dog.
Big individual. I almost called him an ML. Big individual. Hey.
But I have seen guys. I've seen a guy who was 6'7", 450. He ended up playing for the Dolphins, but he had got down to 320 though. But when he came to college, he was like 450.
But you know what's crazy? So like Caden Proctor, from Alabama. He played left tackle for Alabama. But he going to the draft. This man, he like 6'7", and he out there all the 375 or something, and he be out there, but he athletic with it. You understand? Like,
Yeah.
Oh, he's not gonna be that big when you go to the league, though. They're gonna cut him all the way down.
they're gonna cut him down. But if you come in, if you 6'7", 375, what I'm gonna cut you down to? 6'7", 350, 350.
No, I'm gonna cut you. They usually gonna cut you down to 275.
They're not cutting no. They're not cutting no
That
tackle
man,
down to
he'll
275.
fall out.
Bro, I'm telling you what I know. I'm not telling you something somebody told me. They don't want dudes that big. They just
Right.
don't. It's not good for the heart.
If they cut him down to 275, that man may pass.
That's why I said he'll fall out.
What
He
they
gonna
do
he
is
gonna look like Virgil Ortiz out there in the damn in the elevator passing out.
Let me say what
cut down to 300 pounds. They're gonna at least try to cut him down to 300 pounds.
and I wouldn't be surprised if they put in the contract that he gotta be between 300 and 275. They do that kind of stuff, man. They don't, because you got to remember when you playing ball, you a piece of meat to them, man. And if you can't play because you're too heavy, they're gonna fix that. I'm just telling you, man. They don't let dudes be big like that. They just don't. Like, the only reason Ted Watson got away with that is because he played the doggone early 2000s. Now you can forget that issue.
Hey, BVL, real quick. I want to get back on topic as far as boxing goes. I want to ask a question. And I think my brother Free up here. Free, you up here?
Yeah.
I want to ask Free. Did you get a chance to watch the Murtazaliev versus Kelly fight? Did you get a chance to watch that?
Yeah, I watched everything.
Break it down as far as what you saw in that, and I apologize, BVO, but I want to hear what y'all think about, because we all thought Bakram Murtazaliev was one of those guys at 54, and he seemed to just get. I mean, Josh Kelly outboxed the shit out of his ass. It wasn't even. It was crazy how Josh Kelly. I'm not gonna say he made it look easy, because I thought Josh Kelly. I thought he got hurt in the fight, but overall, man, what did you see from that in that fight?
To correct you, I didn't think that Bakram was one of those guys. But Bakram is what I saw in previous fights from him. He can be outboxed. If you go watch a couple of his previous fights, he had trouble with guys that can box. And that was the case with Josh Kelly. Josh Kelly was able to box. And Bakram, he was just coming forward, trying to land the big shot. But Josh Kelly, he used his lateral movement, he used his boxing ability, and he used his upper body movement. Whenever he did get cornered, he will be able to weave those punches and then get out of the way. So, I mean, I said this about Bakram. I said, I'm not sure. I said a lot of people is giving him a lot of credit because he was able to knock out Tim Tszyu. But
Yeah.
who did he knock out? Who did he beat? And I ask people that. I'm not asking people that say, "Oh, yeah, you trying to do this." No, I'm asking who did he beat to see how long you've been watching this guy to give him that credit of saying this guy is that, this guy is this. If you don't know who he beat prior to Tim Tszyu, or you don't know who Magnumov beat prior to fighting Bud Crawford, how can you tell me that these guys are the guys at the division just because they got a title? They're not the guys at the division. They got a title. They had an opportunity to get a title. Well, actually, those guys was awarded a title because Jamel Charlo was stripped. So I can't. That's why I'm like, I be asking, who do they beat? I'm not saying who do they beat, just saying these guys are nobody that they fought. I want to know, who do you know that they beat? If you can't tell me who they are, you just going by based off what you just seen.
Basically.
I got a question for you, D Free. Now, this is a good question for the Puerto Rican Prince. So Oshaki Foster was on the Mace show. Shout out to Mace. Mace has his own show. And Mace asked Osaki a question. He said, "Do you still feel?"
Hold on. We talking about Mace from Cam and Mace?
Yeah.
Mace he got his own show. I didn't even know he had his own show. Go ahead.
I didn't see Cameron on there. He might be on there too, but I didn't see.
Okay.
Cameron, I just see Mace. And Mace asked Osaki Foster. He said, "What do you think about Shakur?" And he said, "I think Shakur is a female dog." And I was wondering to myself, like, are you guys surprised that Osaki Foster said that? I think Shakur is a female dog.
No, I'm not surprised. Osaki Foster been trying to get that fight with Shakur since they was at 130. He was Shakur's number one contender for 2 years. Oh, I'm sorry, for a year and some change. He was Shakur's number one contender for a year and some change. He was trying to get that fight with Shakur. He never got the opportunity to fight Shakur. So I'm not surprised at that at all, because Osaki Foster wanted that fight with Shakur, and when he stepped up and he beat Cool Boy, and they had the fight at 135. He tried to get that fight with Shakur again, and Shakur pretty much brushed him off like, "You ain't doing nothing. You haven't fought anybody." So I'm not surprised at all. It's some animosity between those. I would love to see it. I think Shakur beats him, but I think he will give Shakur some trouble at certain times in that fight, because Osaki Foster can box as good as Shakur, in my opinion, but he can box.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Prince. I think that I was shocked to hear that. I mean, I know why you saying that.
He was talking greasy.
Shocked to hear that, dog. I mean, the Coley they say he a woman's body part and he a female dog. I was shocked, dog. Because people don't even say it about Shakur, man.
Hey, we heard the same thing come from Ray before. We heard the same thing come from Ray before when he was talking about Shushu. Ray before said the same thing about Shushu.
But my thing is, I appreciate this, and now I say this: at this current moment in time, I don't see a reason, and I think Shakur, and I'm getting to that whole Osaki Foster point. Shakur out of order for talking about going back down. But if you're gonna go back down, all right, I understand unifying and all that, but the best fight for Shakur, I ain't even gonna say for Shakur. The most dangerous fight for him at 35 is Osaki Foster. I think that's the most dangerous fight for him at this current moment in time. I would say Tank Davis, but we know that situation. So
how about Abdul Wahid?
Yeah. So
okay.
But my thing is I don't think what is the point in y'all opinion? What's the point of him going up, Shakur, going up, becoming the lineal champion at 140? Shakur is the man at 140 right now. He's the guy. After his performance that he just put on, what's the point of going back down to 35?
You say he's done.
The point of him going back down to 35 is because the bigger money fight for him is either at 40 or 35. At 47 or 35. There's no huge money fight for Shakur at 40. Shakur wants a money fight. If he can't get a huge money fight at 47, he's going to go back down to 35.
What's the money fight at 35?
35 Osaki Foster is a money fight.
That's not a money fight.
I'm sorry, not Osaki Foster. Raymond Muratalla is a bigger money fight than anybody at 40.
Yeah, that's
and let's say Tank Davis does come back. Tank Davis is the biggest money fight for Shakur, in my opinion, than any weight class that he would be at.
Okay.
Let me ask you this though: do you think that Shakur realizes that he's gonna get hell if he don't take this Devin Haney fight? Do you think he cares at all?
Look like he already got a fight lined up with Conor Ben. Hopefully that falls apart, and then we can see what happens next. I don't want to see that.
We don't have no fight lined up with Conor Ben because
that's what it looked like.
No, Conor
Ben. Are these guys scared of Devin?
No, Conor Benson, he is not doing the rehydration clause, so there is no fight lined up.
Oh, okay. That's not
Shakur said, I will only fight him if he does the rehydration clause. Conor Benson, I am
well,
not
if you're gonna put rehydration clause on Chris Eubanks, well, take it yourself.
Yeah.
I agree, but Conor Benson, he is not doing a rehydration clause.
We gonna call him out of order around here. We gonna call him out of order because he's wrong. He out of order.
You can call him out of order all you want to, but if y'all say y'all don't like guys putting rehydration clause on, you can't turn around and say, hey, man, you got to take the rehydration clause. You just said you don't like guys putting rehydration clause.
I disagree with the rehydration clause, but like Shakur
Okay,
said,
so if you
hold on, free. Hold on. I can say what up. Let me finish. I disagree with it, but if you're gonna do it to somebody else, then you should accept it. If you're gonna do it, when he did it to Chris Eubanks, I was against it. Right?
No, what he did was he gave Chris Eubanks an option. You can do the rehydration clause and fight me, or you cannot do the rehydration clause and not fight me. Chris Eubanks wanted to fight, so he did the rehydration clause. He didn't force him into a rehydration clause. You got an option. So
yes, he did. He made a lot of money with them fight. I think he made like $13 million each.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, you can't say you disagree with the rehydration clause, but then say, hey man, you put it on this guy, so you got to take the rehydration clause.
I can say it, and I am saying it. I can, and I am.
Rehydration clause.
Then you're not consistent, so you just flip flop whenever it is good for you.
No, I'm not flip flopping on anything. The problem is the same way and like I said, I disagree with the rehydration. I disagree.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You just
hold on. You out of order. You out of order, man. No, I ain't cut you off. I let you talk. Don't cut me off.
You out of order.
You in order, man.
You did cut me off.
You cut him off. You out of order, Doug.
I'll let you go ahead, though. You actually did, but I'll let you go ahead.
Hold on, Doug.
You out of order.
You out of order. Shout out the right side, man. I gotta give you a credit. You making fun, man. That boy Double making Monday night fun, man. Shout out to Bill.
That's what we here for, ain't?
That boy Dub crazy.
Now, going back to my point, before I was y'all can. I ain't cut free. I let free finish.
No, you did not.
All right, free. Finish your point. Finish your point.
No, I just told you. Go ahead.
So you done? Are you done?
No, go ahead. Dude.
All right, he done. Listen, what I'm trying to tell you is this. I disagree with the rehydration clause. But once you start implementing it, right? Once it's been implemented, then if somebody do it to you, hell, you done did it to somebody, hey, it's karma. It's coming around all the way full circle. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Do I agree with rehydration clauses? Absolutely not. But at the same time, when I didn't agree with them, ain't nobody care that kind of Ben was putting it on Chris Eubanks. I said something about it, but nobody else did. Well, I think Prize said something, and I believe Free actually said something about it too. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, Prize and Free both said so.
Yeah. So all I'm saying though is I can disagree with it, but once you done did it to an individual, and now you gonna get in the ring with a 4-division champion when you ain't never been a champion, and he said, "Well, hell, we'll do it, but we're gonna do it under your rules." The same thing, the same way you treated that man, I'm gonna treat you the same way because I'm the A side out here. It is what it is.
I disagree with it. I mean, because if you disagree with it, you disagree with it regardless of the circumstances. If you disagree, you disagree. I don't like the rehydration clause. I don't really care about the rehydration clause, to be honest with you, because I know that rehydration clauses are put out there on fighters all the time. Just a lot of people don't talk about it. It became a big thing about these rehydration clauses as of late because Tank Davis Ryan on rehydration clause, and Ryan made a big deal about it. Well, we seen that Tank Davis had put Mario Barrios on rehydration clause. Nobody even knew about it until Mario Barrios said, "I don't know why he's crying. He put me on rehydration clause. I never said nothing about it."
Hold
So
on.
it's becoming a big thing now all of a sudden. But I told y'all before Mario Barrios ever said anything, I said rehydration clauses being put on fighters all the time. Just a lot of people don't talk about it. And then Mario Barrios came out and said it probably like a month later. Or I don't even know why he's crying. I was on a rehydration clause, but I signed the paperwork. I didn't cry about it. It is what it is.
I ain't gonna lie. Rehydration clause is good if you like Canelo and you fighting a big black nigga like David Benavidez. I mean, it's a case by case basis.
Rehydration clause. If you big enough to call out the guy, then you take it however you get it. If the man said he don't want a rehydration clause, you're calling him out. He's not calling you out. You're calling him out. So he said, no, I don't want the rehydration clause. Then you say, okay, well, I want the fight, so we're going to have to do it without the rehydration clause. If not, then you just move on because he's not calling you out. You're calling him out. Wow. And I'm not talking about just Shakur. I'm talking about anybody. If you're asking for a fight with somebody else and you say, oh, we got to do a rehydration clause, no, he don't have to say yeah. He's not asking for the fight. You are. So you take the stipulation that he give you, whether it's with a rehydration or without. You're asking for the fight. He's not asking for the fight.
Where would they fight at? Free welterweight?
47.
Well, yeah.
Like I said, Shakur wants to fight with him. He never said Shakur. Shakur said, I want to fight you. He was talking about fighting Devin Haney. Conor Ben was talking about fighting Devin Haney. Shakur is the one that said he want Conor Ben. So he's like, okay, we can make it happen. He said, well, you guys do a rehydration clause. He's like, oh, what? No, I'm not doing no rehydration clause. You want to fight me? You fight me at 47. That's it.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Only time I thought you had a rehydration clause was when you had David Benavidez trying to cheat Canelo. But let me play this clip real quick.
I would never let anyone control me. It's just not in my nature.
Yeah, but I don't think I get controlled.
So because you're not alpha.
No, I'm
Beta.
He didn't. Oh man.
You're right. You never control because you beta.
I'm beta because I'm a beta. I'm producing estrogen as I speak. Yeah, that's what it is. I might start crying.
What do you think will happen if one day after today you realize, you know what, this is not working the way it's going, and you become alpha with your wife?
I'm already alpha though.
Oh, I can prove to you if you're beta or alpha. Your first child, was it a boy or girl?
Girl.
Beta.
Hey, who said? That came right out too. You didn't even let me finish. I said girl before I even got girl. Before I got that the L out, you were like beta.
Bring me to the back.
Shout out to all the beta males out there, man.
And look, if I'm just saying, if you know, I know Miss Lee ain't gonna be there, but who you said you giving it to? Who is Miss Lewis? The who?
Hold on.
You said discipline?
Hey, let me ask y'all. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Yeah, my man Dub has some background.
What's up, Vacay?
Hey, but I ain't gonna lie to you though, man. I'm excited, man, because no matter what, that was a great night of boxing. Let me ask you guys this: do you guys think Jalil can be a champion after what we seen last night when he wasn't listening to Bernard at all? What do you guys think about that?
Yeah, I mean, you watch Jalil Hackett fight at 160, and we're talking about Zuffa boxing. We're not talking about the actual sport of boxing because they're not in the sport of boxing. They're in the Zuffa boxing league. So you saw Jalil fight at 160.
Wait, whoa! What you said that Zuffa boxing ain't the sport of boxing?
No, they have their own league. They're going to have one.
But it's still a part of the sport of boxing. It's still a part of the
they're
sport.
not. No, they're not. They saying they're not recognizing the sanction by their own champion. They're going to have one champion for their league. It's going to be one champion. They're not recognizing the sanction body. So you had Jalil fight at 160. You saw how Jalil looked, and then uh, 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 later on that day, you saw Boa Chu, because that's what they were saying his name was, Boa Chu. You saw Boa Chu fight, and I think Jalil can beat Boa Chu.
Yeah.
Probably could. I'll put it like this. You better let Boacek hit him with them hard right hands like you let that goofball did.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think Bo Chu really won that fight. I think that fight might have been a draw. I didn't score the fight because I was driving to score the fight because I had to take my wife to work. But I'm sitting there watching that. I don't know if he won that fight. That might have been a draw. Like I said, I didn't score, so I can't give you every round by round of what I had. But it might have been a draw.
He had the harder punches though. No, go ahead, Dub. I just thought he had the harder punches. That's probably why he won. He was every punch like he was hurting that guy.
I ain't think, and I say it respectfully, I ain't think that Butayev was truly hurt, right? I did think that Boychuk landed some effective punches in there, but there was some times I thought that when Butayev was going to the body against Boychuk, I thought Boychuk, he didn't like them body shots at all. Whenever we talk about boxing, we talk about clean, effective punches. Body shots are included in there.
Yeah.
And some of them body shots that I thought Butayev landed the better body shots. I'm not mad at. I figured that they would lean for Boychuk anyways. But I thought that Butayev, I thought he put on a heck of a performance, even with me thinking that the Nick respectfully that he was retired. I thought he was retired.
Yeah.
I'm telling the truth. So I thought he put on a heck of a performance, and I thought that was a much closer fight. I agree with Free. It could have been a draw. I would lean toward Boychuk, but
he was punching him too hard, Free. I don't know, Dub. He was every time he hit him, he was flinching. I mean, if you go back and look at the body shots that Butayev was landing against Boychuk, I watched 2 or 3 times. That brother, he was like, that brother didn't want, man, them body shots was hurt. So
I think they both were throwing hard shots. Like I said, I would have to go back and look at it and actually score the fight because, like I said, I wasn't able to score the fight because I was driving. But I think that fight. I mean, it was a split decision, so I'm not saying like he won a unanimous decision.
It wasn't a robbery, but
no, it wasn't a robbery. I just think it might have been a draw. It might not. I mean, in my opinion,
it was a really close fight.
Let me ask you guys this: when you guys seen my man Brian Jr. at the fights with his son, hold up, go ahead. Say it again.
Look, Boychuk ain't near what he been advertised as when he go out there and go life and death with a old, respectfully, the old Butayev that I thought was retired that been training fighters. He not nearly as advertised. Boychuk, he a decent fighter, but he gonna get screwed. He might end up getting knocked out. I'm just telling the truth. But go ahead, I apologize for cutting you off.
No, he Super middleweight championship sounds wild. That do sound kind of wild though. Dang.
He did. I mean, he just came off a knockout loss against Brandon Adams.
Oh, you right, Brandon.
Did William Skull win? I didn't see that fight.
No, William Skull got scrubbed up. He got
scrubbed. Damn.
He got scrubbed.
They beat that yellow stuff out of his head. He had black hair when he left.
That man, hey, look, he came in on his feet and left on his knees, man. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, he said he left on his knees. That dude crazy, man. I feel like this, man. He just for me, Boychuk, he looked cool, but I don't think Boychuk is all that. And I think what it's just showing you, a lot of guys that we like are not that good. Brian Norman Jr. is my guy, but just the fighters, the Randalls, the Butayevs, people that gave him hell, they seem to be average at best.
He didn't fight Butayev.
Was it no? Was not Butayev? Who was it? Not Butayev.
Centillion? Centillion? I don't know.
Oh, not Centillion. I thought that was Butayev that dropped it.
No, he didn't. He never fought. Butayev always, Junior campaigned at 40 before Butayev.
Butayev is the
he
one
fought Stanley Onis. He fought Stanley Onis.
Okay. I'm trying to think. Who was the dude that put him on his pockets, man?
Put Junior on his pockets?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I believe it. I don't think it was
Santillion guy. I thought it was
Santillion. I don't think Santillion knocked him down.
You said that was
yeah, I'm about to look it up. Who knocked him?
I know for a fact it wasn't Butayev. I know that for
Butayev, after he lost the state, had one fight since then. He didn't fight anybody but one person since he fought Stanley Onis.
And after he lost to Stanley Onis, I picked Butayev to beat Stanley Onis. He lost that fight. I thought it was a close fight. But then he ended. I thought he was a trainer. That's why I keep saying I thought he was a trainer. I seen him train guys afterward. I didn't even know he was still an active fighter until then.
No, I know for sure it wasn't no Butayev because he only had one fight since he fought Stanley Onis. This is only his second fight since he fought Stanley Onis.
Yeah.
Hey.
And even the last fight, it was overseas somewhere. I don't even know where it was.
It was in Russia.
Has anybody found out where Boots Ennis is hiding at?
It wasn't Quavars, was it?
Yeah, you might be talking about Quavars.
Quavars didn't. Quavars didn't drop Junior. He didn't drop Junior.
No, it got to be Centillion.
Yeah, Centillion. I'm telling you,
Centillion didn't drop Junior either.
Who did it? Somebody dropped him though.
Boca Chica dropped him.
Oh, okay.
Boca Chica did, but that ended up being a no contest.
Yeah.
Why didn't they make it a no contest?
Because they end up headbutts, and if it's not to the fourth round, then once you have head clashes, a cut get open, that type of thing, then they can call it off and it end up being a no contest. That's what happened in that fight.
Let me ask you this real quick, Doug. What is that under Teo's eyes? Is that all scar tissue?
Man, you know better than I do. Hey, I know I can't be a part of the interview. Call Uncle Stitch, man. Ask Uncle Stitch about that one.
I've never seen that, man. Like where somebody, if you touch his eyes, they just blow up, man, like balloons.
Well, that wasn't under his eye. He was over. He was leaking from the eyelid. He was leaking from his eyelid.
Now,
his scar tissue on his eyelid. That is scar tissue. He's been cut in that eye multiple times. I think like three fights. He's been cut over that same.
It's like his eyes always blow up. That's the one thing I never understand about Teo. Them eyes blow up like a Muppet every time.
But see, that's the problem with boxing. When you done boxed enough in your life, and you got head gear, those type of things. But man, once you get cut, it's so hard. And you get cut one time, and then you get cut again in the same spot. It's so hard to stop that. Like we watched El Rayo. El Rayo get cut. He get, and I don't know why it's the right eye. I don't know why, but he get cut over that right eye on a regular basis. We watched that man. He was leaking. He had blood coming down his chest. It got so bad at one point in time. No, I'm telling the truth. And so that scar tissue, man, it's dangerous to deal with because trying to understand and how to deal with it. Once you get cut in a certain spot, then regardless of how long it's been, it's I don't know what's the right word to use here, but we've seen cuts that same cut open back up during fights with multiple guys, right? It's hard to, man, that scar tissue is dangerous.
I'm gonna do a video on this, but I want to ask you guys something. So Anthony Joshua, the driver that unfortunately caused that horrific accident, was fired 16 months prior by a previous British businessman. Do you think that was like maybe a setup, what happened with AJ? Or you think that was a coincidence?
Hold on, say that again.
So a businessman.
You said he was fired? He was fired? Say that again.
He was fired. He was fired for not having his license 16 months before this horrific crash. And I'm just wondering, do you think that was just bad luck for AJ to run into the same guy? that had caused this, that was, had been fired for the same type of stuff before? Or you think it was maybe a setup? You think that guy targeted AJ?
I'm pleading the fifth on this conversation.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
That's why we ask you, man. we trying to see, just like we asked about why did Mo3 chase Errol Spence. Inquiring minds want to know.
I have a little more understanding of that situation, but in this one, I don't have understanding. So I'll be talking from a place of nonsense.
Yeah.
To be quite honest with you.
I can respect that. I gotta. It's a big article. I gotta send you guys to kind of get it. But let me ask you this: what did you guys think about Usyk when he bumped into Fabio Ward? Looked like he's seeing a ghost. Did you see that? When Usyk bumped into Worley at the doggone Ring Magazine awards, because Worley had been talking cash and money about Usyk, but he didn't say that when he seen him in person. What you guys think about that?
I didn't see him run into him. Yeah.
It's part of fights. These guys do this all the time when it comes to these fights. They say certain because they want the fight, and they don't really have any real animosity towards each other. They just want the fight.
Well, the stuff you said about Usyk and his kids, I thought he meant what he was saying. I'm just saying when he's seeing them, he was a gentleman. It was surprising because 1 minute Usyk is don't believe in God. He worship other things, and now when you meet him, is you shaking his hand like he your brother that you hadn't seen in a couple of years. That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
I don't know about y'all, man. My bad. I'll be on the world stuff. But let me ask you, I don't know if y'all know about this either, but let me ask you guys this. What do you think about Deontay Wilder saying the reason he didn't take Usyk's fight because Usyk was taking too long? Do you think the champ was right to say he needed to fight now, he couldn't wait?
Say that one more time.
Deontay Wilder said the reason he didn't take the Usyk fight was because Team Usyk was taking too long. And he said he was ready to get in the ring now. He didn't want to wait. Is that a good excuse for Deontay Wilder ducking Usyk?
I wouldn't say it's a good excuse, but I would say if the man is ready to fight now, he wants to stay active. Hey, I can't argue with him. It's not like he's a mandatory fighter for Usyk. It was a voluntary fight. It was up to Usyk to make that fight happen. So if he said these people are dragging their feet, I'm trying to stay active. I can't be mad at him.
So you agree with him just nixing the whole fight?
It's not a guarantee that it's off the table now. Usyk could still say he want that fight. He's just gonna get another fight in between because Wilder got another fight in between.
Look to my brother TD. I think he's gonna be fighting Andy Cruz. Do you think him and Andy Cruz that's a real fight? I think he'll stop Andy Cruz.
Who that?
Usyk.
Hold on, you said Andy Cruz and Usyk?
Nah, he didn't mean that.
Andy Cruz.
You mean Andy Ruiz?
Andy Ruiz, yeah.
Andy Ruiz. Sorry, why did I say Cruz? I said Cruz. I meant Ruiz. My bad. Andy Ruiz. My bad.
Yeah,
Some Spanish.
We were confused.
My bad.
Respect.
Andy Ruiz Jr. So him and Manny said that they want to fight Usyk next. Do you think that's a good compilation prize for us not getting Wilder versus Usyk to see him fight with Andy Ruiz Jr.?
I really don't care. I'm being honest.
Y'all dudes y'all make it seem like I'm the only one that care about the heavyweights, man. Y'all dudes is nuts.
Well, the heavyweight division is trash. It's nonsense. Deontay Wilder at this current moment in time, both of them passed their prime. Both of them they got that, and it's no problem with them taking losses. But I mean, what you want from them? I don't. It's not. I'm gonna watch it, but I'm not really interested in it. It's not interesting because Derek Chisora. I mean, what? I don't know. I just don't. I can't even break it down because it's just such a pathetic fight, in my personal opinion.
I love the heavyweight division. I love the heavyweights. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
I'm like that with Dub. I really don't care. But the last time we saw Andy Ruiz in the ring, get drawn against daggone Big Baby
Baby.
Miller. See what Big Baby Miller look like?
Well, he got his hand fixed. He had his right hand was messed up, so he finally got that hand fixed, surgically repaired. So I'm just wondering, he might be the old him, and he back with, I think his name is Manny Robles. He back with Manny, the guy that helped him win all them to win the championship versus AJ. I don't know. I guess I'm just confused on why Wilder is ducking and making excuses. I just don't understand why he would waste Usyk's time like this. And you seem like you guys are kind of cool with it.
He on a winning streak too. He beat Joe Joyce, Otto Wallin, and Gerald Washington all in a row. Award Chisora. So
yeah,
I don't like the fight. I thought
don't nobody care about those guys.
I'm just saying
this is the problem with all this. The problem with
he's on a winning streak right now. He's on a winning streak. That's all I said.
No, I agree with you as far as
and he's been hella active than Wilder too. Like I don't know, man. I don't like I thought Wilder should have just jumped right in there with Usyk and see what happens. He might not make it there. I hope he does.
He's gonna get beat down by Chisora, man.
I think Ward Chisora might overwhelm him. But if the new and improved Deontay Wilder like he said he is, then you never know. Ward Chisora is 40.
When you say new and improved, what are you gonna do different?
I don't know. Maybe he's not as timid.
He got his elbow repaired. His elbow and his left hand have been fixed surgically. That's what he's counting on.
Deontay Wilder?
Yeah, Deontay had surgery on his elbow and he had surgery on that left hand again for the fourth time.
He don't even throw he don't throw the left hand at all. I mean, who cares?
Well, he said the left hand was messed up, Dub. That's why I brought it up. The man said the hand was messed up.
We only know this man for Deontay Wilder gets stoppages from what? The right hand. You don't get stoppages from the left hand.
Chisora 42.
From the right hand.
I mean,
I think this is a geriatric
y'all
fight.
niggas don't care about the heavyweights, man. I'm shocked y'all don't care about that.
It's not that we don't care. It's that, I mean, these are geriatric individuals fighting each other. Ain't nobody trying to see the AARP go at war with each other. We ain't trying to see that. So, it don't garner.
Damn, Dub, they are age, man. You rough. They are age.
Man, hey, get what? Hold on. Get what? I got 3 years now before I can apply for AARP. What you mean?
That's crazy.
What you mean?
I'm just saying, I'll let you know we getting old, man. We the same age as the nigga said you're talking about so old.
Okay, but right now, BVO, you know, like I know. If you try to go out there and get with these young guys, right? And in the NFL, man, you gonna get scrubbed up. You know that. Like I ain't got no chance, man. If I go out there and try to play ball with these guys, man, they finna put me in circles. They got Euro steps and what they call it now. They got not the hang dribble, what they call it. They got some stuff they do now where you can take 4 or 5 steps instead of just we ain't grow up like that. We ain't grow up with none of that nonsense.
Tell me why I went to the gym, Dub, and this little dude punched on this guy that was like our age.
Oh no, he wasn't hooking with him. Oh God.
Hey,
you know them YNs out of order. They out of order.
Hey, he took not punching his fist. The ball one time and
you know it, man.
With two, man, he looked like Shaquille, man. Just hit it with a quick 2. You ever see somebody do the 1 step and then bang? He had the 1 step 2-hander on it. It was nasty, man.
Wow.
See,
it was nasty.
This the great thing, man. As I done got older, right?
Yeah.
You know, when we were young, we used to talk about old man strength. I got my old man strength now. Okay, so hey, you might be faster than me. I'm just trying to land one good one. That's what I'm trying to do. I might get caught a few times. I just need to land one good one. Cause when I land it, hey, it's over. That's what's going on.
No, I'm not talking about like a fist punch. I'm talking about that's what they used to call dunking on somebody. He dunked on.
Oh, he was dunking. Hold on, he was dunking on old folks.
He dunked on the dude. He hit him with one dribble, and then boom. They used to call it punch when I was growing up.
Oh yeah, you punch on the individual. Well, I understand it. My thing is he did.
It was nasty, man.
That's why your old ass shouldn't be in the gym anyway. Look, matter of fact, what you should do, you know what I do now? This is the truth. Yo, anytime I go to LA Fitness, get what I go in there, Man, hey,
Yeah.
I shoot a couple jump shots. They start running. Well, I take my ass to the treadmill, boy. I be like, let me go get some cardio. Y'all ain't finna have me out here looking foolish. No, it ain't finna have me.
Hey, man, it's funny, man, because I couldn't believe that little dude dunked that hard, man. I was like, he jumped up a trampoline.
Hold on, BB. Back in the day, we used look. I wasn't never a great jumper, but back in the day, I could time it accordingly. Where you ain't finna just dunk on me. You feel me, man? Today,
No, he smashed dude.
Man, they putting, man, that was, man, I'm going to the treadmill. Fuck that.
Surprised he dunked the ball and the ball hit the dude our age right on the head.
Had his nuts on his forehead, probably.
That's crazy.
I'm not living that type of life.
Nah.
And for one, the dude looked like he was too small to be dunking, but he wasn't. He's lucky about 5'9", 5'10". But he just banged. I was like, what? 5'10" dunking?
Who you talking about?
It was just a random dude I seen at the gym.
Random folks at LA Fitness, bro. Random folks.
Man,
yeah, I don't mess with them. I don't hoop no more. After I tore my ACL, tore my meniscus, fractured my patella, I ain't hooped since.
Y'all got it, bro.
Yep.
Hey, I'm going to the trade.
Hey,
I'm going to the trade.
My homeboy, Sonny Boy, was playing ball with some young dude, tore his Achilles.
And this the problem. Oh, wait a minute.
Like that.
But this the problem, BVO. Get what? You done messed around, went in there dealing with these young folks. You done tore your Achilles. Now you got to go get surgery and stuff. And you out here army crawling out the gym because you can't walk. I don't want the smoke, man. I don't want it.
Oh boy, Sonny he walked with a cane for 6 months, man. It ain't like it is on TV. He walked with a cane for 6 months, man. That Kobe stuff y'all see, that ain't for everybody, man. My homeboy was jacked up when he tore the ACL.
And Kobe went up there and he shot his free throws with a torn ACL.
Yeah, I got carried off the field. I got carried off the court. I fractured my patella, ACL, MCL, and my meniscus. I blew my whole left leg out.
His wife was so pissed, man. That was the part that was funny. His wife was so pissed because he work at Goodyear, so he be flipping tires. You know, he make a lot of money doing that, and he had to be off that. Ooh, he had to be on light duty. You know, light duty, you don't make that same paycheck on no light duty.
I got that same scar that you got. Cause I tore all of it up, and I got that same scar. You know what it looked like.
I didn't ever get surgery because I was still young.
I got surgery for it, so
they told me just to let it heal up and just lay low. And the doctor was like, "I don't want to cut you if I don't have to." And when he said he'll let me know, and if it gets worse, then they'll have to repair. But my ligaments, I can't jump as high and run as fast. But Brother Curtis said, breaking news, Turkey wants the super fight with Shakur and Keyshawn. It's in talk.
Yeah,
I don't think they're going
to. But I doubt it happened.
I don't think they're going to do it. They were talking about praying together. We prayed together. I was like, oh.
Probably sleep in a sling bed, man. That ain't going to work out.
Yeah, I'm good now, Vay. I still can kick put my foot up somebody, you know what I mean?
Hey, you know, he can run. They call him Carl Lewis.
Yeah, I ain't running nowhere. I'm licensed.
Nigga beat up the block on you.
I'm not running nowhere. I'm licensed.
I'll never forget, man. Me and my cousin was getting jumped, and my little cousin, man, I look up while we getting jumped. This nigga was bent in the corner. I'll never forget that.
That's crazy.
When I got back to my grandma's house, I tried to beat the shoes off of this dude. Hey, my grandma said, "Get the hose. That's enough." I don't know what it is about old people, man. When they see kids fight, they're gonna hit you with the hose, man. Yeah, that's wild though. But let me ask you this, man, before we get out of here. Who you got? Triple D versus Caballero. They saying this fight gonna be made possibly in March. Who you think gonna win that fight?
You said Triple D and Caballero?
Yeah.
I might have to probably go with Probably had to go with Caballero. You know, Triple D done been around the block a couple times. He done got melted. You know what I mean? So, and Caballero body work is crazy. So I think that would But Triple D can hurt him early, though. You know what I mean? If he can hurt him early, then that's different. But the longer the fight goes on, the worse it get for Daniel.
Triple D is back with Don Charles too, right?
He could be wherever he could be wherever he wants.
Yeah, I think if Caballero can't stop those jabs and block the big right hand from Triple D, I don't know if Caballero make it out of that fight. That man was taking punches to the face the last time I seen him in the ring. I don't know if he can make it out.
That first round for me and you was going crazy how he was getting painted with right hands.
I mean, yeah, I know Caballero got a vicious body attack, but he's going to pay the cost to get to the body. And Triple D can punch. He definitely can punch. So I would favor Caballero, but I'm not going to be surprised if Triple D stop that man.
Free, let me ask you one question. In your opinion, who got better punching power? Daniel Dubois or Big Bang? Who got better punching power in your opinion?
Daniel Dubois or Big Bang?
Yeah, Big Bang saying.
I would say Daniel Dubois.
You would say Daniel Dubois got better punching power than Big Bang?
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay. And because you said that, I understand where you're coming from now. I got it. I'm kind of on the opposite side of it. I don't think that Daniel Dubois has concussive power. I think that he has a good punching power, but I don't think it's concussive. I don't think that he has the skill set of somebody like a Caballero, and I ain't even gonna lie to you. I don't know if he landed that big shot. I don't know if he landed. If he does,
well, go tell AJ that, because he hit AJ with one shot and put that man out.
But AJ Chin ain't what, in my opinion. This is just my opinion, correct? And if you think I'm wrong about it, tell me. AJ Chin ain't what Caballero chin is. We done seen Caballero get hit on the chin by multiple guys, get up and then walk them down, still in the high guard, and beat that, put hands on them.
Yeah, we seen AJ.
Hold on. We ain't never seen Daniel Dubois get knocked down and then recover and come back and put hands on nobody. We ain't never seen that.
Yes, we did. With AJ. What are you talking about?
Yeah. I forgot. Yeah, he did.
AJ rocked him bad, too.
AJ didn't rock that man that bad.
Yes, he did.
Dubois, yes, he did. He had Dubois going.
Right before
he almost stopped.
He had Daniel Dubois on stinky leg.
Yeah, he did. For sure.
You have to watch the fight. He was on stinky leg. He bounced back to the ropes, and AJ was moving in for the kill, and he got caught. Yes, he did.
Hold on, y'all.
Man on the canvas. Was he on the canvas in that fight?
We got Coach in the house, man. We got Coach Pepe and
Coach.
I just came back.
Oh, who we got?
We can't see nothing on the board.
Yo, man, put the people on the board, man. Come on, you out of order. Respect.
Coach, what's going on, man? Back from training Ray Leonard, man. Look at my man, Coach.
Hey, look, Coach. Hey, Coach, he eating good right now. Shout out to Coach, man. You on mute.
He got Doritos.
I got the baby's Doritos.
Eating Doritos. Yep, you're right. My grandbaby Dorito.
Hell of a performance.
We gotta ask you the question immediately, man. You know the first question coming forward.
What is it?
Man, first things first, shout out to y'all. Hell of a performance. Man, I seen, man, and I love the interaction between you and Jalil in the corner. We got a chance to see that. And you said something that was brilliant in my personal opinion. You said, man, I think this was either the 8th round, 9th round, somewhere in there. I think it was the 8th, I believe. But you said, what's wrong with boxing? What's wrong?
Oh, yeah.
It's boxing. What's wrong with that?
You said, is there something wrong with doing it? You win easy when you do it. And then he went out there and he stood behind that jab. I hear you out there yelling, put that stick on him. Jab, hey, shoot it. And when he was shooting that damn jab in those last 2 rounds, I thought he got clipped. Respectfully, I thought he got clipped in the 6th round. I thought
He did.
I thought
He was.
He recovered pretty well.
Okay, cool. But when I'm listening to you, I just thought it was so impressive when you said, "What's wrong with boxing?" And all this other stuff. What's wrong with boxing?
My thing is this, Coach. What about that damn scorecard? I hate it.
And then he went out there and in those next 2 rounds, he kept that. I listened to the other corner. The other corner said, "Well, he gonna come at you early. After he come at you after the first 30 seconds, then I need you to go at him. I need you to go at him." But when Jalil got behind that stick, they couldn't do nothing with it. Speak to what you seen. Speak to what you seen right there. And I thought that was a brilliant game plan, the way you put it together and the way you spoke to Jalil. Respectfully.
I mean, the game plan went according to exactly how it was. If you saw the scorecard that the commentator gave, he had Jalil winning the first 5 rounds. Then 6 and 7, he gave it to our opponent Cruz. Then 8 and 9 we won, and he gave 10 to Cruz. That's exactly how the game plan is supposed to go. We went out there. I'm one of those coaches say, let's put the first half in the bag where nobody has a doubt to who won the first half of this fight. Put that in the bag. I told Jalil, you get to choose the round that you want to try and get him in. But after you try and get him, then we got to stick to my plan the rest of the way. He had no problem with that. And Jalil tried to get him in the 4th round, and Slim, he withstood a barrage. He withstood it.
Yeah,
and I give him a lot of respect.
I thought Cruz was hurt in that round as well.
Yeah. And then the 5th round, Jalil said, we got to still win this. Once we put that in the bag, round 6 and 7, I told him to go, box. And he lost round 6 and 7. It wasn't a plan to win it. It was a plan just to recover yourself from putting out so much. And then I knew when he got hit in the 7th round, towards the end, he was like, I'm going to stand here and fight with him. That's when he came back. I'm like, it's okay to box, y'all. You know that, right? It's okay. We weren't supposed to win these 2 rounds. So what are you tripping off? Then when he got back in round 8 and 9, he was recovered. Win those 2 rounds. Round 10, I said, Sean, do not go out here and bang. I will tell you when to bang.
Hey, hold on, Coach. I heard you out there yelling. You said, hey, don't do nothing crazy, man. Don't do nothing crazy out here.
We got it.
Now, Coach,
we got it in the bag.
When the fight was over and you heard that 95 scorecard, what was going through your head? Because I wanted somebody to be investigated.
It's out of order.
Nothing went through my head, really. I said people can do what they want to do on the scorecard, but that's what the game plan is, and Jalil carried it out. The first 5 rounds, nobody had different on those scorecards. We won all 5 of those. Now, at the back half, all we have to do is win 1 or 2 on 2 judges' cards, and we win.
Right.
I have a plan laid out. Plan number 1 is Jalil can get a stop because he has the talent of that and the God-gifted punching power. Plan 2 is always know we put more rounds in the bank than the other guy did. That's how we go in. And this was so perfect. Jalil always liked to fight. So in round 10, I'm like, Sean, we up. Please do not go out here and do nothing crazy. Box this dude
I hear you
and
yelling,
keep
man.
the stick in his face.
Don't do that crazy, man. Don't do that crazy.
Nothing crazy. Do not post up when he gets a chance to throw an overhand. Stay moving. Stick upstairs, stab downstairs. And at the 30-second mark, I'll tell you when. At like a minute and 18 seconds into the 10th round, Jalil wanted to lock up with him. And I said, no, not yet. Too early. Get back on the stick. We good. Last 30 seconds, I was like, go get it. And then at that point, it's over. I could see that the other game plan was kind of thrown off because we didn't do what they anticipated. They anticipated a war for 10 rounds. No, I just need 5 or 6 rounds at that pace early. And now you got to fight me. I don't got to fight you.
Hey, he did a great job, man, with the inside jet. I was laughing there, but I said, man, I seen them Gary Russell tricks in there on the inside.
Hey, BVO, I told you when me and you talk, Me and you talked last Tuesday. I said, bro, I can't tell you nothing about the game plan, but when you see it, you're gonna see some wrinkles. And those were some of the wrinkles we started adding. Boxing is about levels, bro. Boxing about levels. Every time you go up a level, you gotta bring a new wrinkle out. We went up another level, we had to bring a new wrinkle. If you show everything you got in your first 3-4 fights against guys who may not be the greatest quality, then you give him more tape. Nobody had tape on this version of Jalil. Nobody.
You know
And if
what?
you listen
I got what you were saying, because now I see what you mean when you talk about my boy Ben Whitaker. Now I know what you mean. Like, he's showing everything he got up front. Now you ain't supposed to do that.
Yeah, you don't expose your hair.
I've never seen him do that, what he did this last weekend. I've never seen him do none of that.
Coach, I
especially on the inside, especially taking his head off the line like he did. I'm like, dang, he took his head off the line. Boom. I said, wow.
I told you it's gonna be wrinkles every time. You can't expose your whole hand at one time. You bring out wrinkles. Nobody has, for the next maybe 6, 7, 8 fights, we're gonna throw wrinkles in there, and it's gonna be stuff people haven't seen. You can't prepare for something you ain't never seen.
See, I didn't even know you could do that, because when I look at Jalil, I didn't watch all his fights. I've never seen him do any of that on that inside. So from what I'm seeing is he got a whole inside game we don't know about.
And that uppercut was landing too.
The uppercuts again. I've never seen that.
Yeah,
he's throwing uppercuts.
He found a home with them uppercuts.
Coach, let me ask you this. I want to ask you a question. So
okay.
I'd have been critical of Jalil as far as his defense goes. Shout out to Jalil. I see you in the back, brother. I see him in the back. I'd have been critical of his defense. I thought that in this fight, even though he got clipped with a shot and dogged it out, you understand? I thought he showed more boxing than we've ever seen from him. Him staying behind that jab, staying true to that jab. You know what I'm saying? And I hear you yelling it. Triple it up, double it up, triple it up. And when he does that, he looks so spectacular as a fighter. As far as boxing goes, and he said after the fight, man, the fans come here to see. They come to. I want to give the fans what they want to come here for. I like the fight, and he even said to some degree when Max Kellerman asked him, he said, "You caught me. I like the fight more than what the fans want to see. I like the fight, and I love the dog in him, but." As boxing goes, you know, there are times where you ain't supposed to be in there just trying to dog it out. You got to use your skills. How do you sit there and, with you being the coach, you know what I'm saying? How do you maintain the understanding of, all right, if you want to be a dog, I ain't got no problem with it, but we got to do this as well. How do you balance that as the coach?
I let him be himself early. I let Jalil be himself early, and if he's himself early, he's already put rounds in the bag, and then I can be myself on the back end as a coach. If you listen to the, I think it was the 7th round, Jalil was like, "Hey, Dad, keep calling stuff out. I can hear you," because he already got to do it his way. The first 5 rounds, he put pressure on. Round 4, I thought he had him, so I said, "Oh, here we go again. I ain't gonna get to the boxing point." But it kept going, and when he came back, he was like, "Okay, cool." And sometimes I have to remind him, "Hey, Sheldon, you got a set of boxing skills. Let's use them, woman. Let's use them." That's why I told him nothing crazy, because in his mind, he always wants to put an exclamation point on every fight. Sometimes you just got to put a smart period on it. You know, I saw that.
I think it was his best performance, and I just got to give you your credit, Coach, because man, every time I think like I know something, man, Jalil put something new out the hat, man. And I usually don't follow the black fighters, but I gotta say, man, after my man got his ass whooped,
BBO so far out of order, it don't even make sense no more. It don't even make sense these days.
After what I see what Tio did, hey man. I'm going to just say this, man. I'm not going to pick no more fighters, man. I'm going to just go with my man Jalil. We're going to wait while he becomes the next middleweight champion, because what I seen, and this no pickle pulling, that was very reminiscent of what we seen Gary Antoine do to El Rayo. Was the boxing part.
Same basic plan. You got to be able to change it up.
Yeah. That was a shocker, man. I didn't know he could box. Me and Pride was like, is that a jab? Educated jab? Like,
yeah, he was balling.
Punch placement was on there. I was just thinking that was a. Now if he do that, he could be one of the best in the world.
Bro, his fights up until now, they only lasted an average of 3.5 rounds. That's because he get the first half. I don't get to do what I do to the second half. Go back to the Pete Dobson fight. He went a little past where he was supposed to go. In the Pete fight, Jalil was still trying to get it up to round 7. I was like, come on, Shard, you going past my rounds. Now you fucking with my round. But then when he got to my rounds, go look at the rounds. Matter of fact, go watch round 10 of the Pete Dobson fight. Go watch round 10. Jalil hit him with jabs up and down. He hit him with a triple hook. He did a lot of stuff, but people, they looked at so much in the first half that they didn't pay that attention. That 10th round, Jalil did everything I asked him to do. I said, close the show behind boxing, Shard. And he went out there and boxed. He can box. It's just we haven't had the opportunity because Jalil ain't had fights go that deep where, hey, now let's box. Right now, as a middleweight, Jalil has no problems. It's like 47, he was killing himself to make the weight. But as a young man, and he had ambitions to do things that he wanted to do, how can I stop his ambitions? We stayed there 47. With the 54, didn't get the fights that we wanted to get. And then Zuffa offered us the opportunity. And they said, hey, but we want you to be a middleweight. They were like, bet.
Oh,
he was like, bet.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, he was like, bet. I'm a middleweight now. So, you know, our whole thing this week, and there was some good fights on there. Our whole thing was just to establish and show the world that Jalil can do so many versatile things. It's just you have to be the type of opponent that makes him have to do it.
Coach, you're a friend of the show, right? So, you know, we talk all the time, and you know I'm gonna be out of order anyway. You know how I am. It is
be yourself, bro.
You know how I am. I want to ask this. Xander Zayas, he unified this weekend, right? And we done spoke many times as far as Jalil and Xander getting in the ring. I know y'all respect them.
Yeah.
With him becoming unified now, and I thought, you know, I ain't got no problem with. We was pushing for y'all to fight Xander, respectfully. We was pushing for that, but I ain't got no problem with him fighting the boss. He a champion, no problem. Do you see y'all still, with y'all now being middleweights, true middleweights, right? Not because, you know, not super welter, you know what I'm saying, 154. True middleweights now. Do you still see that fight happening for the titles, or do you think that y'all just gonna make y'all, hey, we gonna dig it here, we gonna dig it up, and we gonna revitalize the 160 division right now?
Man, that's an excellent question, though. No joke. You know, I usually give you a fit about some of your questions, but that was excellent. Let me tell you this. Whether that's for a belt or not, like I told BVO, Xander could have lost, and it still wouldn't have changed my opinion. Xander is a hell of a young fighter. He's of Jalil's generation. Now we're in front of you at 60. That fight is such a good fight. It doesn't have to be a belt on the line for it. It doesn't have to be. I think Xander, I hope everything works out for him so that he can get his opportunity to become undisputed. The only person I think can stand in his way right now is Sebastian Fundora. And Fundora he's a big project.
Boots will mess him up, man. I'm just telling you. Boots will mess Xander up.
No, listen. Once again, me and you got to argue. Did you hear what I said?
I heard
you. Boots doesn't stand in Xander's way of becoming undisputed because Boots
He ain't got no title. He ain't got no title. I understand.
Right. Yeah. So he needs 2 fights to become undisputed. And the way that Top Rank is doing it, it looked like his next fight gonna be for the 3rd belt. He get the 3rd belt. Yeah. And then if he get all 3, PBC and Top Rank put that together, Show to become undisputed. I think they smart enough over there to where if he become undisputed, he vacates and move up to 60. They trying to make a superstar.
Hold on, Dub. Before you go, hold on, Dub. I want to get D free in here. I'll just say this though, Coach. The thing that got me was if y'all fighting like that, y'all would knock Xander's ass out.
I told you we'd knock him out. It's no, you think we gonna go in there and just fight him the same way? Come on, man. We ain't had to go in the bag. Sure, they had to, but once again, ye with little faith. I say that because even with lack of knowledge, you still keep letting them rock you on Sunday.
Go ahead, D free.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, a great performance by Jalil. I was scoring the fight, and I had Jalil only losing one round. I don't know what that judge saw that had it a draw. I'm still trying to figure out how you gave Cruz more than 3 rounds. I say, okay,
I don't know.
You could have gave him 6 and maybe 7, because I gave him 6. I think Jalil took the 6th round off a little bit, and then I said, okay, maybe 7. I still scored it for Jalil, but I see a lot of people say they gave the 7th round to Cruz. And I said, okay, I could see you gave that round to Cruz because it was a swing round. But to say that it was a draw, I'm like, man, what was the judge watching?
Hey, bro, look here. I'm like a defense attorney. All I need is 2 out of 3. The other side need all 3. I ain't worried about it. That's why we played the game we played the way we did. I knew 6 and 7. I know it's crazy when people hear this. 6 and 7 were the rounds that we were regrouping ourselves. So I didn't need him to win. I just didn't need him to stand there and do stupid things. Box behind the jab, get your air. 8 and 9. I said, Jalil, we gotta win 8 and 9. Boxing though, not make it competitive. And then round 10, I didn't plan on winning round 10. I'll be honest with you. I knew we lost 6, 7, and 10. And then by my math,
I thought y'all won 10.
Hey, look, I said I didn't. I didn't even need the scorecards on individual joints. All I knew is all 3 people had one part correct. The first 5. The first 5 they all agreed on. Round number 6 they didn't agree on. Number 7, that was it. 2 out of 3 agreed on it. We was done. Put this in the book. And then we at 6, yeah, because he spent 4 and 5 trying to get him out of there.
He threw a lot of punches. Yeah. That's what I was wondering.
Yeah, he tried to get him out of there. So when he came back, I had to say, hey, y'all, that ain't my round. Don't cheat me. Don't steal from me. When you had the dice, I let you roll them. Now it's my turn to roll the dice. Let me see you boss. Let me see you boss.
I was happy.
Hey, I like that. I was seeing what I seen last night, and Free said it best. He should do that the whole fight. He should do that the whole fight.
Let me ask you. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Ask me. I want to ask because we just watched. Everybody been talking, and we done had me and you. We done had conversations about Bakram Murtazaliev, right? Then he went out there and got hands and feet, respectfully. I said disrespectfully. Got hands and feet put on him, in my personal opinion. Got boxed. I mean, Josh Kelly boxed circles around this man. Do you see any of those guys being in y'all purview? Because they're going to be moving up at some point in time. So, do you see those guys in y'all purview, either Josh Kelly or Murtazaliev, any of those guys?
I can see Murtazaliev, and the reason I say that is because even though he's a little older, he don't have a lot of fights, so that kind of make it where he can split the time. He's of our generation. Kelly, I think if Kelly move up, he's looking for that big fight against established names. But I think in all honesty, the fights I'm looking for is against some of the guys that are of our generation. Like Xander, I'm telling you, with or without a belt, Jalil and Xander at 160 is a bond burner. I think they would go at it for however long it lasts. Because I know from watching Xander in the amateurs, he still got stuff that he ain't brought to the table. He know we got stuff because we all been in the amateurs at the same time. it's a different feeling when it's somebody that kind of seen you win and lose. Ain't no 500 and amateurs. We done seen each other win and lose. So it's like I think a different situation. He's not in awe of us. We're not in awe of him. Like Jalil and Xander are both in awe of Bud Crawford. If they fight Bud Crawford first, they got to get over the fact that they fight Bud Crawford. But when they fight each other, they don't have to get over that. They look forward to that. That'll be with or without a belt. That's fireworks. I look at the ring top 10. There's some good fighters in the ring top 10. That's young. The middleweight division in the next 12 months, that's gonna be the hottest division outside of possibly 147, depending on how many of them guys move up. But that's gonna be the hot division. 140 if everything stayed the same, and 160. They're gonna be the hot divisions.
But the problem is like you just said, Coach. Right now, 40 is hot, 54 is hot, but these guys are moving up. Right, everybody is looking to move up to the next division. So right now we're saying that 47, the welterweight division is weak. That's what we're saying right now. We're saying that 60 is weak, but all these guys are gonna look to move up at some point in time. And if we're saying that 40 and 54 are the hottest divisions, in my personal opinion, this current moment in time, that means that sooner or later, 47 and 60 gonna be the hottest divisions. That's what it seemed like.
Let me ask you this though, Coach.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you. Go ahead.
No, I was saying you
go ahead.
You brought Quincy up. What you think about him having a hard time getting fights against other prospects at 47? Did you expect this? They said it's a hard time to get Quincy fights.
Quincy's a qualified, quality young fighter who has a lot of experience. To me, the thing is not being able to get him to fights. I think the issue is more of, are they willing to put the money up to get those fights? And if they're not willing to put the money up, are they willing to let Quincy take the chances you got to take in order to get those fights? Because sometimes when you can't get a fight, sometimes you got to get in water that's over your head. When we couldn't get the fights that we thought we should get coming up, Jalil had to go in a deeper water. That's when we fought Pete Dobson. Jalil had, I think, 6 or 7 fights when he fought Pete Dobson. But we weren't getting what we wanted, so we had to go up. You got to take that chance. Like I tell you all the time, every fighter that's on the planet at the top of the food chain at one time had to be the B side. It don't matter who your promoter is, you had to be the B side.
Yeah, I was just shocked. I was just shocked to see him and I've been watching him close. I mean, it's like, man, I feel bad. Everybody they try to fight, they say that they they don't want to fight him. I'm like, they want him to fight a bunch of old guys like you guys did. Is that a good thing or a bad thing for a fighter?
Man, them dudes tough, man. I'm gonna tell you this: it's easier for us to fuck up a young guy than it is an old guy, because a young guy, he accept the ass whooping like a 6-year-old kid who knew he fucked up in school. But an old guy, he like, man, I'm not letting this young boy beat on me. They coming in there with a different level of pride and respect. So it's easier to whoop it. I told you before, 90% of these young dudes, they scared. They can box, but they can't fight. That's two different. Boxing and fighting is two different things. When you start kind of really roughing on them, they not. It's a reason. I told you BB over a year ago. It's a reason you don't hear none of these young dudes who be calling each other out. Ain't none of them call Jalil out because they scared of him. BVO.
Are you there, BVO?
Yeah, my bad. I hit the mute button by accident. No, what I was saying is somebody in the audience said is Brandon Adams on the radar. I told you that was gonna be the fight that everybody wanted to see y'all in for Brandon Adams. Another old guy.
And once again, I keep telling people, why look, and if you ask that same person to tell you who is their favorite young fighter, they're not gonna name their favorite young fighter at a middleweight. They're gonna tell you, Small, who's your favorite young middleweight fighter? Why you ain't put his head on the chopping block?
Yeah.
That's all I be saying. That's all I ever say. Why don't y'all put these dudes on the chopping block? It's like they want to play the protection role. Don't protect your favorite fighter. We on his head. We on your favorite fighter's head.
Hey, I got to give you a lot of credit for what you're doing, man. And the coaching was good. And what I seen with the wrinkles, hey, BBO was wrong. I've been eating crow all week, man. I feel like I'm about to throw up, man. I've been eating crow all week. What you did, I didn't know Jalil could do that. And then we just seen Teo get beat dead. So,
Hey, coach. Most folks don't know shit about that. Most folks don't know shit about boxing anyway. So we can't blame the brother. We can't blame them. We can't blame them.
Hey man, if you ever get a second to look at the ring top 10 at middleweight, that they got some good young middleweights there. They got that Carlos #1, Yoelis Hernandez, he #2. He a good middleweight, young. Islandi Law, Conor Ben. But then you got Troy Isley, Estonius Ole, Aaron McKenna, Austin Williams, Chris Eubanks, and you know my guy I always tell you, Jesus Ramos Jr.
Yeah.
You got young names there. Now it's a weak division. People just don't know the fighters by name yet. But that's a good division.
I would never fight Ramos. I know y'all gonna fight him, but I would never fight Ramos.
Why not?
Because the nigga's too much. He's too much.
For who?
Because
for who?
Not for nobody. But I seen him take life out of Lubin. That Lubin Ramos fight, that's why Lubin look like he do now, half dead, because Ramos took something out of him, man. Ramos took something out of him.
Ramos beat him, in my opinion. I do say he beat him.
I agree.
But Charlo took the piece out of him. That was too early of a fight. When Charlo knocked him out, that took the piece out.
Do y'all look at Charlo as an opponent? Oh, go ahead, BBL.
That early you thought when he knocked him out?
How? Go look at fights after that and tell me he was the same hammer. He went from being a hammer to a hell of a motherfucking boxing counterpuncher.
Yeah, you're right. Because he was beating niggas dead. My bad. Go ahead, Doug. You're right.
When we talk about Charlo, me personally, I didn't see, and shout out to Jamel, not Jamal. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. But Jamel, he say he coming back. Do y'all look at him as a possible opponent?
Nope.
Soon, do y'all think y'all can get that fight with Jamel at 160, not 40, not 54? Because I don't think he really want to smoke at 54. In my opinion, that's just my opinion. I could be wrong about it, but do y'all look at him as a possible opponent soon?
Nope.
See,
he too old.
He gonna duck you. He
nah.
You don't think
he ducking? Let me tell you, Charlo ain't ducking. Like listen, Charlo ain't ducking. Short ain't ducking at all. But the money don't make sense for him.
Okay.
Why would he fight Jalil or even entertain it when right now that's only a $2 million fight for him? Charlo said years ago he wasn't even starting training camp for less than 7. So why would he change his mind to fight Jalil for 2?
That was Jamal that said that dumb stuff. Jamal said that dumb stuff.
Man, them dudes. No. I mean, they at the point where they can, where when they fight, they're all big fights. It's like Earl, Bud, one of those type of level guys fighting Jalil. They like, bro, I'm not even gonna start training camp to fight him. It's no money in it. At a certain point.
My bad. No, my bad. Go ahead. I didn't realize you was going that.
At a certain point, the competition and the money have to equal out. Why would you take a risky fight for $2 million when you can wait for another guy of your generation or older and you can get $5 million? That don't make sense. I wouldn't do it if I was in that situation. Like, nah, I'm good.
Who he fighting for $5 million? Who is Charlo fighting for $5 million?
You see, he ain't been in the ring, right?
Look, you let me You let me know who he fight for $5 million. Who he fighting?
And that's my answer.
$5 million to fight David Benavidez. You forgot?
He not. You out of
Man,
order.
Ain't nobody being that crazy.
So far out of order, bro. It don't even make sense.
This is back when he was at 68. When he lost to Canelo, he was offered David Benavidez next. You talking about Jamel,
man?
Right?
The man trying to spend his money. He ain't trying to get his brains beat in.
I can't wait to jaw over time. Flatten this clown.
Now, how we went from? Did you see how we do this?
Y'all be talking like he a monster, man.
He is. What he? Man, you know we ain't gonna do this. Somebody else asked something. This man, you the ultimate Benavidez hater, man. I swear you are the ultimate Benavidez.
This nigga done beat up a couple old men and a couple grannies. Now you talking about he that guy, man. I can't wait to jaw break his neck.
I try my best to coach. I try my best.
Y'all gonna break his neck.
People don't like my style, how I talk, my delivery, but you ain't catching me in half truths and lies. You ain't doing that. And that's what we catching BBO in half truths and lies right now. That's what we seeing.
So every time I talk, you talk about this nigga like he that guy, man. You got like he freaking Muhammad Ali or something. Man, that nigga ain't nobody, man. He ain't fought nobody.
That's the same thing you were saying about
Shakur. Nobody. Y'all talking about this. Sorry.
That was the same thing you were saying about Shakur and Teo.
Sorry, man, Jama, dude ain't fought nobody.
Oh. hold on, D-Free. Say that again. Hold on, no, let D-Free speak. Let him talk.
That's the same thing you were saying about Shakur and Teo. You said the same thing about Shakur and Teo. We see how that played out.
You out of order, man, and we gonna call you out of order around. You out of order. And BBO. Anyway, I don't even want to get into BVO.
Everybody in the show know BVO be out of order, man. Even the out of order people know he be out of order.
I'm the most out of order, coach. I'm the most out of order individual you know. Man,
BVO like a soda machine at a high school. That joint always out of order.
But you don't know, he the ice cream machine at McDonald's.
Hold on, hey, Free, I couldn't hear you say Free. I didn't hear you, man.
Oh, it don't never work.
What'd you say, Free? Is he talking?
No, I said that's the same thing that you said about Teo and Shakur. We saw how that played out.
Oh, here you go.
We saw
with the low blow.
The same thing.
Man, that black Jimmy the Greek ain't never right. Man, that black Jimmy the Greek ain't never right.
So, let me ask you, y'all had a great performance, and shout out to y'all.
You a cold-blooded dude, man.
I appreciate the performance.
Y'all be repping this dude. This dude ain't fought nobody.
I want to ask one question.
Man. Y'all be going crazy about this bum, man.
Hold on, BBL.
Y'all gonna break his neck.
Can I ask a question?
I can't wait.
He a hater, man. Hey, go ahead. I hear you
about this nigga, man. Y'all gonna be mad.
Real quick, coach. As far as Zuffa boxing goes, man, I know y'all. You said y'all were treated well, those type of things. What's your thoughts as far as Zuffa boxing? And because we see it's to the extremes on both sides. Some folks love it, some folks hate it, right?
Who hates?
I don't want to call no names on BVO show. I can call them if you want me to. I'll call them.
Yeah, now let me ask you this. I'm
talking about content creators.
No, don't call
man, fuck them. They ain't nobody. They don't fight. That's like a nigga telling you I hate Mercedes, but he drive a Toyota and he being a historical Toyota driver. I'm not listening to a nigga who ain't been behind the wheel.
Hold on, but that's why I'm asking you. What's y'all experience over there with Zuffa? And have they gave y'all any type of understanding of what to look forward to or anything like that? What's your experience with Zuffa right now?
Man, everything about them people is first class, is grade A, top shelf. And I can say from being with other promoters, not to down no other promoter, but the stuff that Zuffa is doing, it's at the high level for everybody, not their select guys who they want to feel like they at the high level. Everybody got great treatment. All of the Zuffa fighters can use the performance center. All of the Zuffa fighters can use any of the facilities. All the Zuffa fighters can can get supplements. And everything I just said, and if you get injured while you in camp or anything, they got healthcare covering you. All of the
y'all didn't have this with other promotionals?
I told you before, them promoters don't give you no health coverage. Man, how many fighters you heard talk about if they get an injury in camp, and I'm talking about the guys who ain't really got the bread, they got to just go through camp with the injury, wait till the fight night, and then say they heard it on the fight so that they can get taken care of. If you get injured in camp, they just tell you, okay, we're going to postpone the fight. They ain't paying for you to get to see no doctor.
I'm asking for a reason. I'm asking these questions for a reason, Coach. Do you think, and because I done heard folks sit here and tell me, well, Zuffa boxing is horrible for the sport of boxing. It's going to kill the sport. It's going to run the sport into the ground. It's Turkey and Dana White collaborating together to do the least amount for fighters. And with you and your son being there, that's why I'm asking the question, because I'm gonna go argue. I'm gonna go argue for it later on.
I'm gonna say this,
individual, but I need direct testimony so I can.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. Every single day, Jalil checked in with the Zuffa team in the morning, like every fighter did, and they had the fighters' food for the day prepared for them, so they can make it to the scale in a perfect way. But they also had the per diems for the coaches and the fighters. Like I said, these people first rate.
Wait, so Coach, they provide you a nutritionist?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah,
Jalil gotta go back in 30 days to get the complete body scan when he had his natural weight, so that they can make up a plan specifically for him to have during camp with the food and the proper supplements.
And that don't come out his purse at all, right?
Not one penny. Not one penny.
Hey,
and that's every fighter with them. Not your stars. Not, we did this for the star. And even the stars is paying for it. They just had to pay for it up front. So all of that stuff, man, the people was top flight. Everything was done at the top of the food chain. You saw the guy, and I if we just using a scale that's going in the air, you saw interviews and pieces, especially on the top guy that was the main event, all the way down to the guy that was opening up the card. Fans got to know who you were. They got to know a little bit about you. And guess what? You got seen globally for free. And I'm going to say the reason I say for free, because we in the new generation, everybody is buying an app like Paramount Plus and all that. But you talking about for $9, they didn't do the backdoor thing. You pay $9 or you pay $13 for the premium plan, and then they charge you $89 for a fight. No, the fight is included. The fight included. So they can't say nothing bad about them people. We was with Mayweather, and they started us off good. I don't have anything negative to say about Mayweather. We just had to do what was best for Jalil. We went to Matchroom. Nothing negative to say with them. They gave us fights. They paid us. That's the obligation. But when we asked for other fighters, they gave us the rigmarole of why we shouldn't get them, but gave them to other people. You see the replacement guy that Ammo Williams fought, Wendy Toussaint. We asked for him. This is stuff that's verifiable. And all of a sudden, they weren't good guys for us, but they were good guys for other people. Now we had Zuffa. Off the break, they put us in with a competitive fight. There will be no situation where they hire one person and they see another person fighting all dogs, and they see another person fighting, lame cats. They even across the board, right? That's what I like about it. Let the fights dictate who is the best fighter, not your promotion team.
Hey, you know what I'm gonna say, man? I'm glad you guys with Zuffa, man. I think this has started something special with boxing. Even though I will be honest, after you guys got done, man, I don't know what was that El Rayo? Man, I don't know what he was doing on that, man.
No, that was a good, but that was a good fight.
That was a good fight.
That was a good.
That was a good fight.
And that was a damn
good fight.
And even coach, respectfully, I thought that the way that they matched y'all, you know what I'm saying, with Cruz, I thought that, man, a hell of a fight. You know what I'm saying, a fantastic fight for boxing fans like myself. I thought that was amazing, and I thought the same thing with that fight with man. I didn't even know who, and I say this respectfully, I didn't know who the brother was. The man ain't had no pivot game, respectfully, that was fighting that.
So Hara, Torres.
No pivot game to save his life, respectfully. That man can't turn to save. But I thought he came in there, he did his thing, like you said, with Hot Rod. Hot Rod went out there and was getting beat down, in my personal opinion, and started running it down the middle like I ain't seen it. I loved all of it.
I said it, Dub.
It was matched perfectly, and it wasn't easy fights for anybody. It was tough fights for everybody. And I think that's what we want to see.
That's what it was. I was waiting on the Clark Kent show to come on after.
And guess what? And guess what? After you lost your fight, if you want to lose a side, you didn't have to worry about a pink slip being in your email the next morning.
What's the pink slip? Hold on, what's the pink slip?
When these promoters see a guy that they so-called put money in take a loss, man, they dump you like a scoop of motherfucking dirt. The pink slip.
You hear about Khalil Cole possibly getting released? That was a shock.
I mean, but I look here. I don't talk about that situation because you got to remember when you miss weight, when you do some stuff to yourself, then you can't use that as your defense. But when you look at Subriel Matisse, his first title defense in Puerto Rico, he lost. Natural dropped that nigga.
Yeah, Dana White don't like goofies.
Yeah, man. Dana White say if you fight, you good. Dana White say if you fight, you good. You go out there and lay an egg, brother, don't nobody want you. But if you go out there and rumble, nah. You
ain't just that. He don't like guys that's not professional. I mean, it's people that if he feel like you messing up his event, like I remember one young lady, they were trying to have her fight Valentina Shevchenko for like almost a year and a half because she won the Ultimate Fighter and she was like
wasn't ready for
champion.
Yeah, she wasn't ready for that shit. She missed weight twice.
Yeah, exactly. And she had to go to the hospital and Dana White just cut her. Like he threw her in the garbage. That's the type
but
of guy
that's something you did. That's something you did to yourself, though. Dana didn't do that to you. You did that to yourself. When you sign a contract,
but that's harsh, coach. Like you don't.
When you say, listen, look, but if you're not ready, stop becoming champions if you ain't ready to defend titles. That's my thing. Don't do that then. But when you do that, you miss weight, man. If Jalil win a middleweight title, the one thing I don't want to hear nobody say is, man, they should slow down. He a young champion. Give him time to develop. What you mean? How do you develop into a champion when you got the belt? You got to defend that motherfucker. Ain't no development.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you attain to the throne, that's why they say heavy is the head that wears the crown. Because all the weight is on you. Talking about let's develop. Let's develop. How do you develop a dude that's the champion? Sanders didn't develop. Shout out to him. Shorty went straight into a motherfucking unification fight.
Coach. No, they bumped that nigga up from like 16. They babied him.
No, listen to what I'm saying. BVO. Yeah. If you get a kid and he's 15, 16, you have all the way until you put him in a title fight to baby him. Then when he wins a title, ain't no more babying. You gotta fight the next man up, and Xander fought the next man up. He fought another champion. He unified. Mason is another one. Mason, a bad young boy. He'll fight anybody. But Top Rank wanna let's see. Let's let him mature. You didn't let him hold the belt 24 hours. We don't let nobody else hold it 24 hours. We talking about who we want to see fight. If Jalil win a belt.
The only thing about that kind of sucks with Abdullah, my bad interrupt, is that he had a fight for Cleveland, but he's not known very well here. So now they're trying to kind of regroup. So I think his next fight is going to be a tough one. It's not going to be an easy one like he was trying to get. He going to probably have to fight a month.
Like I said, when you become a champion, you got to do what champions do. I don't believe it.
Who want to see Abdullah Mason against a soft touch? We don't want to see that. We want to see
it was a homecoming. They want to give him a soft touch.
What the hell that mean? What the hell that mean?
Go ahead, coach.
Man, he did. Man, what are you talking about? He never fought there. He been living there before he got to this point. Somebody saw him in the amateurs. Man, when you look here,
he never fought no fight here.
Coach, but I'm out of order, coach.
So you think if you fight at home for the first time as a champion, you deserve to get a dude that's coming in on ice skates and slipped on the banana peel?
Usually.
See, that's what BVO believe.
And once again, that's what's making these people different, man. Like I said, you gonna get a lot of fighters. Just keep watching. That you can be like, damn, Zuffa taking over. And D, I'm gonna tell you this. If you got somebody, like I said, I'm gonna use the same thing. If you got somebody telling you that the Mercedes-Benz S600 AMG is not the car that they thought it would be, and you could compare that to a Toyota Crown, ask him, has he driven a S600 AMG? He gonna say no, but I heard.
Toyota.
He gonna say no, but I heard. And all these
I rode in one time. I rode with somebody.
Oh nah, all these internet dudes, they trying to get a hold of contracts. They trying to do this. They trying to do that because they don't know. They don't know. They only know what they hear. They only know what the propaganda is that they're told to spew. They don't know. If you tell if 100 people is running to the left and you know 60 of the 100 people by name, and you say, well, I'm going to the right. Why are you going to the right? Because I heard. But you see them going the other way. At least investigate. That's the problem. These dudes been spoon-fed for so long by certain people, certain groups, that they spew information based on what they told. Zuffa did everything professional and upfront with us from the day that we talked to them for the first time. And once again, if you go look at any of the interviews that Dana White, especially Khan, I think it's especially Khan, he explained that. Yeah, he explained that shit with Max Kellerman so good. You can do the traditional way if you want to. That's your choice. The traditional way only deals with 10 fighters. The other 900 of y'all is just cannon fodder. Zuffa is giving you another option. I took the other option because I talked to my son and he was like, if I can't get these fights, then what I'm gonna keep begging somebody who don't want to fight me? But if he get this Zuffa title, he's in the ring top 10. Trust me, you're gonna see a bunch of fighters make the move to Zuffa. And I told you, BVO, you was gonna see champions do it. And what are you seeing?
Yeah.
If it's so sweet with your promoter and you a champion, why you leaving? Diego Pacheco said, I'm a free agent. Matchroom said, no, you're not. Not till August or September. Nigga, you let this last fight go to purse beat. He's a champion. He's a champ. My thing is this. If you a top tier guy and you sign with a promoter, you sign with them to promote your fights, correct?
Yeah.
I understand.
My thing is if you a champion or a mandatory and one of the governing bodies mandate that your fight happen, if your promoter does not actively pursue the bid for that fight and it goes to purse bid, you should automatically be allowed to be free of promotion from that promoter, or that promoter does not get any of the promotion money that you get because they didn't promote the fight and they didn't actively try because they allowed it to go to purse bid. I should be a free agent if my shit go to purse bid.
Facts.
What am I beholden to you for? And you didn't promote my fight, and I'm a champion, and you let it get to purse bid.
but get promoted.
Man,
How you
and dudes is
how
losing
you
a lot
allow
of
it to
money,
get the
man.
first bid? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Dudes losing a lot of money, man. That's all I'll say.
I think they just had a. I think they just had a
He
fight.
got
I think
the
they just
Turk
had a
bringing
fight
all
that's
the
supposed
money
to
and
go to
capital
first.
in.
Yeah, I think they just got the WBO just ordered a fight, went to purse bid, and now the fight ain't even at the purse bid point no more. In order to be a professional fighter, you know what you first have to do? Professionally fight. And you got to get checks that equal up to at least the minimum that the government requires you to make to pay taxes. You got champions that have been sitting for 2 years. They filing their taxes as real estate developers. They ain't filing their taxes as boxers because you ain't fought in 2 years.
Hey, I'm gonna say this. As always, Coach B dropping gems. I know you just had a long flight. How long was that flight from DC to Vegas?
5 hours.
Man, that's a flight, man. I thought it was hot going here for 3 hours from here to Vegas. Wow, that's like London, Aruba.
I slept, brother. I slept, and I when I landed and I got the text, I text you back and said what time. As soon as I got home, I had to hop on with my guys. You know, I think if we all continue working together, we make things great for everybody. Like I tell people all the time, this is the only show where we really don't give a damn about not just nobody's opinion, but sticking to the status quo. We say what we feel. You like it, you like it. You don't, you don't.
And get what, Coach?
Making videos
And
about me hugging
we
and
don't
crying
give a
with
damn.
Theo,
We
you know
gonna
that?
talk. We gonna talk what we gonna talk regardless. And whether if I disagree with you, if I agree with you, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I ain't ducking no wreck, and I don't think anybody else on this panel is ducking wreck. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, niggas been picking on me, Coach. They've been picking on me.
BVO been ducking wreck. He duck all the wreck. Shout out to Sombrero. We call him we call him Sombrero anyway. So
Sombrero Sam. Sombrero Sam.
Sombrero, man. Hey, Coach, hold on. Hey, Coach, you know what's so interesting? We got to see, and I gotta get this opinion from BVO, but he told us for months at a time if Shakur went out there, because Shakur was the biggest blackest nigga according to BVO, right? That's what he called him. He the biggest blackest nigga.
But okay,
but you ain't gotta remember it. We remember it. And he sat there and said that Tio was
He
gonna
said
put
Tio
hands on
went and
this man.
found the biggest, blackest nigga
He
could.
said he
That was a quote.
And now all of a sudden Tio daddy don't know what he doing, and Tio ain't that good. Wait a minute. No, stand on Tio being.
I never said Tio wasn't that good. You never heard me say that. I said his dad, he got to get a better trainer, and Tio got to understand that he got to work more in his craft. His athleticism won't save him.
How about you just understand how to look at boxing and say that, well, Shakur is a better fighter. He's the better guy.
No, just say what you are.
And that's what we all sat there and
You a
told
race
you.
fan.
Wait a minute. This ain't got nothing to do with race. It got everything to do with boxing.
You always pick the niggas.
Hold on, man. Don't cut me off. Can I talk? All right, fine. Go ahead. Go ahead.
He always pick the niggas. That's what he do. It's not a big deal.
And you always pick against the niggas. Why is that? You
always
picking against the niggas.
Now
I don't believe you.
Talk trash. Abdullah Mason, Jalil Hackett.
Coach, that man won't even let me finish my statement. You see this, Coach?
I remember you used to say, man, Abdullah Mason gonna get stopped. His brother is the real talent. Now you switch it up that you got a belt.
That, but here you go,
that's a shame. Nah, you a shame. Go ahead.
See, you get back to the sugarcane fields, man. You out of order, man.
Man, pork and beans, boy. Get back to Cleveland.
Hey, I got no pork and beans. Cleveland's a metropolis, nigga. Ain't got no pork and beans here, boy.
Man, well, that Cleveland is not no metropolis. You need to cut that shit out.
Hold on, Coach. They start Superman movie here, dog.
What?
They shot a Superman movie here. You forgot? It's a metropolis, dog. The new Superman was shot in Cleveland.
Yeah, you talking about the cornfield part.
Hey, you a wild dude. Spider-Man 3 was shot. This is Cleveland, man. That's a metropolis, man.
Man, y'all get some movie shot there because y'all got enough empty buildings where they ain't gonna have nobody getting.
Hold on, Mark. They only got one building on St. Croix. They only got one building.
Man, we got plenty of beautiful buildings
Over
out
5
here.
stories, man. Y'all got
It's
maybe
a
one building
paradise
over
down here, boy. Shovel that snow, boy.
this dude.
Hey, y'all is terrible, man. Y'all terrible.
That coconut milk,
We
man. That
trying to
coconut
be in
water.
order, coach. We trying to be in order, but most of these folks, they ain't got no home training. You know, like your grandma would tell you, I ain't raised you like this, boy. I ain't raised you like
quit
this.
being long-winded, Dub.
You out of order, man. I ain't saying nothing about you. You out of order.
I'm just saying.
Boy, y'all.
Strike red lightning! Give power to my nigger sword!
We got the nigger sword up here, coach. We got the nigger sword.
Only BVO. Only BVO.
See, you can't tell me the nigger sword ain't out of order. That's the most out of order thing we can have.
Hey man, the only reason they don't say nothing to BVO because they know he got a slight disposition that don't allow him to do things on a balanced way. They know something wrong with him, man.
You speak very well and you're black. How did that happen?
Coach, I gotta go, man. I gotta go, but I got one question for you. I got one last question. For you. After the performance, man, how do y'all, as far as Zuffa boxing goes, how do y'all
Girly men.
You know he do that shit when he want to shut the show down, man.
Hey, a motherfucker want to let you talk out here. All right, that's fine.
Did Dub
Hey, coach,
Dub say something?
I'm gonna hit you behind the scenes, coach. I'm gonna find you behind the scenes.
Okay,
we'll talk.
Dub said something.
BVO so far out of order, it don't even make sense no more. Can y'all hear me? You the only
yeah,
who can't hear me. You the only individual who can't hear me.
Everybody can hear you.
Except for BVO.
BVO.
Go ahead, Doug.
Hey man, Coach, I'm gonna hit you behind the scenes. I got some more questions I want to talk about as far as the game. Well, not necessarily the game plan, but what's next for Jalil and those type of things. I'm gonna hit you up. I'll get you information some type of way, and so we'll figure it out.
All right, good brother, man. You have a good one.
Hey,
BVO,
man,
you the hater as always, so I'm gonna just let you be yourself.
All I said is this, Coach.
I'm ready for that full cheese Whopper.
We don't even know what that means. Hey, we don't even know what it means.
4 cheeses on it, dog.
Hold on, that 4 cheese. Coach, what that 4 cheese mean?
Me BVO is retarded.
Damn.
He got problems, man. It's like allowing a kid to be at the switchboard. Something wrong with you, BVO. Something wrong with you, man. That's what making the best sports show out there, man. Best boxing sports show out there.
We
get real questions. We have fun and laugh.
We need the nonsense to some degree. We need
it. Man. Hey, but I never heard of no 4 cheese Whopper. That sounds like something good to have, man. But I still can't believe Dub. I can't believe
you would.
Hey, Mark.
I thought you was losing weight, man. Now you talking about getting a 4 cheese Whopper.
I'm losing weight. That's why it sounds so good, man. No, dinner rice.
Man, hey, you said that's so good. You said that's so good. We seen the drop of water fall off your tooth. Drop of water hit the floor.
This is so far out of order. This is so far.
You keep dropping off the panel, bro.
Cold, man.
Hey, congratulations, hey, Coach. Congratulations, man. Shout out to Jalil. Tell Jalil, man. Hey, stay behind that damn stick. Tell him to stay behind that stick, and he gonna make He gonna make a lot of that shit look easy.
Let me get one more thing in before I forget.
What you got for
me? shout out to Paramount Plus Deportes.
Thanks.
Shout out to them because they posted a clip of Jalil's fight on their joint. And that's when I know you done started to hit the global market. Anything other than being able to see it for yourself, you just guess. If you're not one of them superstars at the top. But when you start seeing on Paramount Plus in other countries, that's when you know you done touched other people. They ain't posting no clips for the hell of posting clips.
Hey, hold on, real quick, Coach. Octane 93 Octane asked this question. Well, he said hopefully Jalil gonna be back in 2 to 3 months. With y'all having that contract and those type of things, do you have or any type of time frame as the next time we're gonna see him in action?
I'm looking for us to be back in action probably in May.
Whew, I love it. So
yeah, probably in May.
Y'all have there's a possibility that y'all might fight 4 times this year. What you saying?
Yeah, high probability.
We want to see,
man.
We want to see.
Dana told fighters, as long as you ain't injured and you following the rules, meaning the states say you can go, just let us know. If it's before we got you going, let's rumble.
Let's rumble.
He taking the same thing from the UFC. Them guys get fights, man. So that's all you can ask for as a boxer.
Well, real quick, and I gotta add.
And on that note, man, we always Team Hackett, man. We out of y'all.
Don't shut me down, man.
Bro, Dub, you keep saying the last question. Come on, man.
I'm a big Ohio nigga. A lot of niggas know me in Ohio, and they love me in Ohio, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, hailing from Cleveland, Ohio, I give you BVO.
Oh, we boxing. Yeah, we